Hello, hello, everybody. I am live. I didn't see, what was that event that just came up? Ooh, spin the wheel. All right, we got spin the wheel to start things off, but let's see who we have in the chat. We've got Robin, Aviticus, Zimara, Steve, Bextron, Lucas, Angel, RHPS, Lone Wolf, and Austin. Hello, hello, everybody. So we are on the last, this is it for this character. I'm ready to retire this character after today and move on to other things, but something I wanted to show, right? Is it not going still? Double XP was going earlier. I guess it was just an hour. Oh, no, it is right there. Double XP. So in case you didn't know, double XP is still going. So if anybody didn't get all the level ups that they wanted this weekend, I'm guessing we got another day, probably tomorrow. When Fashnot shows up, will be probably when it goes away, but I don't know. It's already lasted longer than I thought, so who knows? Sweets for life and Mr. 3 Papas. Hello, hello. Yeah, so double XP, in case you didn't know, I thought it was over today. I mean, I thought it ended today at the reset, but apparently not so much. So, what a weird spot to put me. Am I even in Nuka World? I mean, I'm behind the thing. That's okay. We've got our wacky stick, and we'll go stand on the stage, because if it's just me, I'll do it. I'll take care of everything all by myself. I don't care. I'm not afraid. Hello, Louise. Hello. Yes, Mr. 3, are you doing better? I mean, he had a migraine, so there's that. It's one of those days, and I knew something was going to happen, because last night I'm like, you know what, I'm going to join his stream, and of course he doesn't go live, because that's how it goes. Just every time I'm like, yeah, I'm going to join him, and then he's, you know, something comes up, and yeah. So I played Fallout 4 instead. That's just it's kind of the mood I've been in lately is Fallout 4, so that's what I've been doing. Which I'm actually thinking about doing a Fallout 4 Wednesday stream. Start with a new character and all that jazz. Still have a headache. I am so glad I'm not prone to headaches. Because, I mean, I've had headaches in my life, and I can't imagine having it be a chronic, you know, like something you get on a regular basis. Luckily, that is not a particular thing that I have, that I've had to deal with. Luckily, I did have a concussion once when I was a kid, so yeah, that was unpleasant. I recommend not getting those. Where are we at? Oh, push the button. I always forget that part. The intro is so long, it kind of lulls you. It's hypnotic. You get used to it. Yeah, but what a thing to get used to. I mean, I guess that's true of anything, right? You get used to whatever. Fog crawl. All right, let's see what we got. If we got one over here. Nope. I kind of thought it would attack. Do we have one anywhere? Oh, there it is. You shall not pass. Oh, jeez, that's so bright. So flashy. Where's our setting to disable that stuff? Please. Where's our setting to disable the explosive effects or tone them down? Something. Hey, David, welcome. You always have a headache, but when you say have a headache, they're annoying. Well, if you always have a headache and then so if you always have one, but then the times you feel like the time you actually feel like saying something about it, then it must be really bad. I'll push the button again. Oh, jeez. Okay. I forget about that level of interaction at the event. I want it just to happen. Migraine basically means you can't tolerate light sound at all. Ugh. That's fine. Just, you know, explosive avoid the frag stags. Well, you know what? That's what this is for. This is my way of avoiding them. I just go up high and run around the fringes and... Wow, I took a lot of damage. Do I not have blocker? I do. Am I wearing my armor? Because I know that was the thing I did last time where I have my armor too. All right, we're good. Yeah, I've never had a migraine. I mean, they sound terrible. I've never had that. I mean, I've had headaches, but for me, a headache is incredibly rare. Thankfully. All right, I'm going to remember to push the button this time, maybe. There we go. Spin the wheel. Push the button, do the thing, and yeah, the weapon from this is one to use. Too bad it's a two-handed situation. Ghouls and floaters. All right. There's a lot of such things. So flashy. Is it dead? I think so. Now I'm stuck in glue. Okay. was gonna say, I heard another one. This is a good weapon, though. I gotta say, this this stick has him. I mean, I figured I'd get this early on and then, or whenever I got it, and never use it. You know, use it once or twice. But I actually really like this baton. I mean, it looks cool. The effects aren't great, but it looks cool. And the fact that it has a hidden swing speed makes it very usable, I would say. So yeah, this is, I recommend one of these. In terms of like weapons that are better than you would think they are, this qualifies. Joe, hello, hello. You give headaches, the wife says. Hey, Kenobi, hello, hello. Anyone else? Maybe? Are we there? The one thing I don't like about it, I mean, the crackling sound is kind of cool, but it gets old after a while, the constant just sizzling sound that follows you around everywhere, because I tend to keep my weapons out. So, suffer from migraines before. Thunder and lightning seem to trigger yours. Oh, wow, must be the... Oh, yeah, probably atmospheric pressure is probably what's going on there. Interesting. Push the button before it's too late. We run out of time, and, yeah. I don't know what happens. These come to life. Wouldn't that be great at the end if these two statues came to life and just you had to defeat them? I mean, talk about horrifying. Trying to, yeah. Brahmin tipping. That'd be kind of fun. You know, kind of like in Ghostbusters when they had the Stay Puft Marshmallow, giant marshmallow man they had to defeat. You think it's cute until it's 50 feet tall and, okay. Did I run right by it? I think I did. Hello, Melissa. Muscle tension and atmospheric changes triggers. Wow, all right. I will say push the... Oh, no, push the Brahma, not the button. That blue mascot, not doing that well.
Return to the stage and spin.
Talking to things that get old quickly, you're looking forward to enjoying the Fashnot music for the first 24 hours? Yes. Fashnot, it's a thing. Some people get excited about it. Some people don't get excited about it. Thing I don't like about it is it kind of it takes over the game, right? Because you end up with these servers where, especially as it goes on, well, that was quick. You end up with like events don't go because everyone's you know, like half the server's not there. Because servers can only fill up halfway because the other half is what am I thinking? AFK people, right? So you go to a server and it's like, oh, this is an event I like, and you go to it and everybody's AFK. Or you go to Fashnot and everybody's AFK and you don't feel like soloing it, so... Yeah, that's what I don't like about events like Fashnot the most, is the fact that it just encourages AFK. Now, I will say with the Big Bloom, I think AFKing with that is going to be rather difficult. I think AFKing that will just end up killing you. So, which I guess you could still get the stuff, but... Alright, what did I get? Executioners, whatever. Let's see, excited just for the glowing masks, hopefully. You know, I still didn't get them. Like, I didn't get all of the masks. I still don't have all the masks. Not that I'm hardcore about it. I don't really do, I don't work that hard to get them. So, yeah. And then when I do get them, they just end up in my stash. Usually what happens is I'll get one that I like and I'll wear it for the duration of Fashnot. And then that's kind of it. Then it goes in my stash forever. So that's probably what's going to happen this time around as well. Hopefully, although that robot mask was my favorite. That glowing robot. Let's see, we've got that. And that. Yeah, I ended up putting perfect bubblegum. I finally decided to get some since I know I'm not going to be... What's this? Super Mutant Horde in the Ash Heap. Nah. Let's make our way to the Enclave facility. We'll do that. Hello, Benchy. And her most happy pizza Monday. I actually had pizza yesterday. And I do have leftovers, but I'll have that tomorrow probably. So today's a no pizza. You're going to AFK when you... AFK. Oh, AFK it. Oh, okay. Yes. Rakdos. Hello, hello. But yeah, I mean, Fashnot is fun. I mean, I will say this. The other night, I logged into the game. I think it was Saturday night I logged in. And my friends list had, I think, 3 people. It was either 2 or 3. I think it was 3 people that were online on my friends list. So it's been rather, you know, we're right there. The last couple, I don't know how, 2-3 weeks of the season, people get, yeah, they stop playing. Plus we've had other games come out, you know, like Kingdom Come and Avowed. So I'm sure people are doing those things as well. Welcome to the team, our flag. Seems like there's usually 3 of them out here. Come on. Just come out here and get it over with. Handprint. Seb, hello, hello. Do I think Fallout 4 is a better product? I don't really think they compare. I mean, Fallout 4 is single player and Fallout 76 is multi, so you can't really compare them. So yeah, I just think they're a different experience. Hey Mordred, welcome, welcome. Evening to the UK. For some reason, since yesterday, when your phone isn't connected to a server, YouTube and Google automatically turn on safe search. Oh, weird. That is weird. Quality of this story versus multiplayer. Yeah, and I will say that. I mean, I will say that the, I don't know. I mean, I think the original story of Fallout 76 is pretty cool. Where you follow the Overseer's journey. I think that's pretty neat. I'm not a fan of much that's been added since then. Let's see here. We detected I haven't done this in a while, so it's gonna be okay. So she gives all these. Okay, Enclave. I mean, it doesn't really matter. All right. We need access and all right. I think the voice. I mean, this is a really good location. I think the voice is proper creepy of the computer. So this is a really good. Wah wah. So we just have to go in this way. Tried the plasma cutter. Plasma cutter is great. I don't have the plasma cutter. I don't have. I haven't gotten that reward yet from this particular quest line. So yeah, I've tried the plasma cutter. I've run plasma cutter lots and lots, just not on this character because I don't have a plasma cutter, so it's not an option.
Task 151.
But yeah, it is really good. Sorry, my nose itches. All right, here we go. Go through here and this. I think there's lots. I don't know if I would call them jump scares, but there's lots of stuff in here to. That's just. Hang on. Something. I heard the sound of like a. I thought I heard a. Oh, it just died. I'm like, I swear I heard a rat roach. This is nothing in here. Is this the door? All right, so we either pick it or we do that. All right, escape the deadly gas. Are we actually taking damage? It said escape the deadly gas. Am I actually taking damage? No. Okay. That's kind of weird. Escape the deadly gas, but the gas doesn't actually do anything. All right, that's great. Got yourself a mini PC. Started playing on there now. Graphics are not as good as PS5, but it's playable. All right, cool. What kind of components do you have in it, Louise? Like graphics card, and are you gonna play with us? You can play with me if you want. Melee that does normal and element damage is bugged. There is a display issue that has been in the game for a bit, where it is scaling the elemental damage in the Pip-Boy is just wrong. So I mean, it's a bug no matter how you look at it, but yeah, it's an issue with the Pip-Boy is actually showing the wrong okay, wow. Is actually showing the wrong damage. It's been in for, I think, a couple of updates. It's been around. So if you look at something like a Warglaive, it's gonna show you this massive elemental damage number that isn't real. So that's what's going on there. Let's see, we can have it. Okay. What gun is this? Hey, this is annoying. Just, I mean, just there we go. All right, there we go. But yeah, that's been around for a bit. That thing. Deadly gas may have broken down over time. That's possible. But why would the game tell me? Finishing the Dawnstare DLC for Skyrim for the weekend and experience your first jump scare in the game? Some frozen Falmer that popped out. Oh, Falmer. Yes, Falmer are proper creepy, I think. For sure. Oh, we got to go up that way. Even if it shows fake damage, it's still pretty solid. Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, it's still a good weapon. But yeah, I mean, if you're expecting the numbers in the Pip-Boy, it's not going to be, that's not what you're going to get. It's just, Yeah, I think what's happening is it's like scaling off of it's because I remember reading an exchange on that. I think what's happening is it's scaling off of strength incorrectly, something like that. It's actually showing you a higher. I mean, it's showing you a higher, like the display is multiplying times strength, like the wrong amount or something like that. But yeah, any melee weapon that has ballistic and is there anything over here? There's a Wendigo. All right. We'll show you it'll show you wrong numbers, and then when you go to actually do that much damage, you'll be surprised. But yes, usually it's off of weapons that are already doing a lot of damage, and you should still see, you should still kill things. Okay. Don't run away. This one. Yeah, I remember the first time I did this, when I went through this, did this quest, I went through here, I went so slowly. Because you don't know what to expect, and I'm just like, I mean, it took me forever to go through. Oh, that's a big, what is that? That's a Deathclaw egg. Is that oh, that's a Mirelurk egg, I think. Right? Mirelurk egg? I believe so. Let's see here. It's a Ace Magician Ryzen 7 5800U. It's all you know about it. Oh, okay. Sounds fancy. Wondering if you can implement any of your Fallout builds into Skyrim? I don't know. You could do an archer. You could take your something come out of here. Oh, it's a mole miner. All right. I don't remember exactly everything that's in here. Yamtron joined the team. All right. Oh, an ant. No, we hate ants. And crickets. Crickets aren't so bad. They don't hit nearly as hard as they used to hit. Mole rats. Oh no, rad rat rather. Stealth Commando is a stealth archer. Well, and so is a stealth archer. But yeah, I don't. Okay, where am I going? I came in here, and wait, is this the way? Okay, wait a minute. I came in this way. And went over there, and this is the exit right here. There we go. All right. The exit that just takes me into another area. This voice is kind of... The voice gets a little tiring. Now, this is the Deathclaw, right? I think this is the Deathclaw. Millibards. That's interesting. Power attacks we're doing... There we go. Fix his wagon, or her wagon. I didn't check. All right, here's... YouTube saying, stick in a bunch of ads. No. Nobody likes ads. Plus, we just started. I was listening to a podcast. It was a YouTube kind of podcast where they were talking about, what were they talking about? I mean, it was basically for YouTube. Are you kidding me? Oh, the card is right here. There we go. And this guy was talking about his practice for inserting ads, because I guess you can manually schedule ads in like edited content, which I've never looked at before. But he was talking about how he would do like a 30-minute video and he would schedule ads every 2 minutes in the video. And I just thought, well, that's a lot of faith in the viewers thinking they're going to just hang out and watch ads every 2 minutes. Skyrim is the most modded game of all time. There's surely something like this. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you can actually mod in like ballistic, like guns and stuff. So, but Hermos is on PS or Xbox, one of the two. For I mean, I know you're normally on PlayStation, but I don't know if you're on that for Skyrim. Very first playthrough, Legion. Okay, still think Stealth Archer is boring. Plus, you have more fun with crossbows while not in stealth. I like crossbows. Crossbows in Skyrim are very satisfying. I wish the crossbows in this game were as... Because they just have this satisfying thunk when they hit things. And I wish the ones in this felt meatier. They just don't. Hey, Johnny. That's terrible. Hey, Kara, welcome. They made $10 billion so far from ads. What's terrible, Johnny? Something I did? I'm not sure. Oh, you mean the ads every 2 minutes for like a long... Yeah. That to me seems really excessive. It's like, God, if I want that many ads, I'll watch TV. Because to me, that just seemed like when I heard him say that, I was like, are you serious? Every 2 minutes you're scheduling ads? That's insane. I don't do that. I mean, YouTube just does whatever. Any ads in my videos are just what YouTube decides to put in there. I don't do any of that. In fact, I didn't even know it was a thing you could do. I didn't know you could manually, you know, insert them at specific intervals. I would not do that. I think there's a fine line. I mean, advertising is important. I will say that. I mean, if I couldn't make money doing this, I couldn't do it. So advertising is important, but I think there's a fine line between there's that line where all of a sudden it's just like you're being greedy and just trying to milk your audience. And at the end of the day, I want a good viewing experience. And I think inserting ads at such a high frequency makes a bad viewing experience. So, because I always ask myself, what would I watch? And I'm willing to watch ads. Like, I'm willing to sit through a commercial for a few seconds or whatever, here and there, because I know that's how, you know, that's where the bulk of income for someone who makes content comes from. But if I'm getting more ads than content, then yeah, I'm out. So yeah. I have Skyrim on PS4 and Xbox One, but you mostly play on PS4. All right. Fun build you made was magic two-hand. You stunned the target. Yeah, I thought I did. I've done one magic playthrough. That was. I think this is gonna take me just right. This is gonna take me to where I was. I did a destruction magic playthrough, and that was a lot of fun. That's the only one I've done, and it was surprising. It was surprising. Like, I was not expecting it to be super awesome, and I'm not gonna say it was super awesome, but it does reach a point, like any build that you do in the game. I mean, that's just how. I would say that's how Bethesda games are. You always reach that point when you're just like, you know, this unkillable thing, and yeah, that's how it was. It was one of those things where it was kind of not easy, but I mean, it was kind of routine early on, and then it reaches a point where it gets rather you struggle a bit because your magic is falling behind the enemy levels, and then eventually you reach a point when, yeah, that doesn't matter what they throw at you, you're wiping the floor with everything, especially if you get enchanting up, because you can do it so that you're basic with enchanting on your gear. You can make your magic cost 0, and you can just like cast spells forever without having to no regen, no whatever. It's kind of ridiculous, but I mean that's eventually what happens. Reason YouTube keeps pushing ads is to get everyone to buy YouTube Premium. Heard you can still get ads with Premium. Yeah, I've heard that too, but I don't know the details on that, Hermos. But I've heard the same thing. You'll sit through commercials on YouTube, but Twitch just... The thing that bothers me about Twitch, you have Premium for 6 months. On PC, you could do it with ad block. On mobile, it's irreplaceable. Favorite play style is still one-handed sword with a shield. I've tried that, and I just haven't... Skyrim crafting systems are broken. Yes. So Twitch. The thing that bothers me about Twitch is let's see, I need to go in here. I don't watch Twitch very much, and the ads are a big part of the reason why. But I'll go to a streamer. I'll be like, I've never seen this streamer before. Let's see what they're about. But you have to sit through an ad for like, 30 seconds or a minute before you can even watch them. And for me, it's like, well, you got to give me something first, before you start showering me with ads. Give me a taste. If I have to sit through an ad before I can see it's just, I'm usually out when that happens. I usually just go, know what? Because not everyone is that way. Sometimes you can get a little bit of the streamer without ads, but yeah, if I have to watch ads first before I've even seen anything, I'm not interested. It's kind of like, you run across a YouTuber and the first video I've ever seen, and the video is like comment, subscribe right at the beginning, comment, subscribe, share. And it's like, but I haven't seen any of your stuff yet. I don't know if I want to. So why are you telling me to do all of these things before you actually, show me your stuff? Thomas, hello. Fashnot starts tomorrow at the reset. When you're a kid, use commercials to use the restroom or get something to eat. When you get ads on YouTube, you get annoyed. I mean, the ads on YouTube are so much shorter than what you get on... Oh, they're right here. What you get on, like, TV. At least they should be.
Diligence is
Are there any threats we need?
But it's funny. Like, I remember watching, in the early days of recording stuff on TV, you'd record it because maybe it was up later than you wanted to watch it, or you weren't going to be home, or you were watching something else. And now it's the point where it's like, no, now it's because the commercials are so insanely long on a TV show that I won't watch. That was press slow. That I record so I don't have to watch, 20 minutes. I mean, 20 minutes of ads out of an hour program is just insane, but that's what TV is. All right, so let's see. What is the thing here? We'll do this. Try not to get wrecked by this guy.
It doesn't sound good.
Because he comes out and he's a big baddie. One time he got unskippable 30-minute YouTube. That's insane. I've never had that. But I've heard other people have. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it didn't happen to you, but yeah, I've been lucky. I've never had that. I mean, typically, I think the longest ad I've ever had that was unskippable was maybe 20 seconds. I mean, I've never had a crazy long unskippable ad, and I don't mind that. I mean, if it's content that I like, I don't mind sitting through, a short ad. I mean, ads don't need to be 10 minutes long. You can get your message across much shorter. Besides, if I'm watching a, 5-minute video, I don't really feel like watching a 5-minute commercial. To me, that's kind of dumb. Did I get it?
There was still a homicidal AI trying to guard this.
The initiate didn't know, Dink. It's gonna explode, right? Eventually? I'm pretty sure there we go. See, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's see. Exterminators, Mole Miner, Gauntlet, whatever.
This appears to be a manual console for the transmitter.
I've heard of other people, but that's why I started doing the, my little intro, the 5-minute intro before I go live, before I start talking, was because I know a lot of times people would get ads at the beginning of the stream. And that way, if I do it, have a little intro, then they get ads before anything actually happens, if they're going to get served an ad. So that's actually the main reason why I did the intro, was for that. 30-minute commercial. That's a quit app moment for me too. That's I'm out. Is he seriously not know how to open a door? Okay. He was trying to push it in or something. I don't know. Let's see here. He's not sure how doors work.
Let's get this done quick.
Toxic Jester. Honestly, an ad every 15-20 minutes isn't terrible. Didn't have an option to skip commercials. Then again, commercials had way better catchy jingles and hooks. Yes. Yes. The Ghoul update is early March. We don't have a date, but I would say the 11th at the latest and the 4th. It'll be the 4th or the 11th. I would be willing to bet money because the 11th is the new seasonal event, and that's part of the next update. So it'll either be then or it'll be the week before. One of those 2 days. I'm betting on the 4th.
Consider this more of ad Victorium.
Check on Paladin and Romani. Jeeper joined the team.
Did Night Shin get held up? Well, perhaps.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Jester, that
this gives me the opportunity.
Commercials every, like shorter commercials with longer intervals between them. That's fine because I know that you have to pay the bills, right? You have to pay for the content, especially free content, right? Like what's on TV or on YouTube. If you're not paying for the content, like that's, you're paying with your time, but advertising is what keeps the platform going. Benji Meister. Here's your cut from the ads your ad blocker is. Thank you very much, Benji. I appreciate that. DKK. Is that, I don't know what DKK is, but thank you for the 50 DKK. I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
It's good to have your trust.
Monkey Nuts, hello. You're late this time. Oh, no, it's fine. You're just on time. You just missed I guess I went through the Enclave facility pretty quickly, though. And I missed, I think Tea Time popped up or something. Was it Tea Time? It was something. I'm just button clicking here. I'm not even reading the thing. Let's see. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. I'm not loyal to either one of you. It's funny. Like none of this dialogue even matters. What you choose. I could say I'm loyal to, Captain Kangaroo. And I mean, I would totally choose that if that was an option. It's not though. Oh, Danish crowns. All right. I feel Danish kroner. What weapon do you have? Anything new in 76? You haven't played in a couple. Anything new in a couple of months? No. I mean, the last new update we got was with raids, and we've got we got some named weapons, but we haven't got any new. We got a new armor. I mean, we got new Vulcan power armor, so we did get that. But in terms of like gear and stuff, not really.
I have every intention of forging a better future.
I do like the
not the way.
I do like that power armor paint though. That's pretty good.
No. That title.
And for next season,
With your link removed from the chain,
Trying to think, there's nothing new coming. There's no new gear coming for next season.
all members of
I mean, there may be paints or something, but as far as like new weapons or armor, no. But I mean, we're getting rework. I mean, we're not getting anything new, but I will say revolvers do feel like new weapons based, you know, they're night and day compared to what they are now. So, endless chapter. Hello, hello.
And I've done wrong by them. I never thought I would be in a position to ask for their loyalty. Brotherhood must.
What weapons do I have? This character is running. What do I have? I don't know. It's been a minute. I've got this V63 shock baton, which is kind of fun. It's better than I thought it is, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that electric energy, what it's telling us is that's the wrong number. Although it feels pretty strong, so I don't know. I've got this vampire explosive pipe pistol, which I really haven't used much. Let's see, what else do I have? I have the cryptid jawbone knife. Using that, that's pretty fun. And I've got 10 mil pistol. Jeez, I have all these things I'm not even using. Basically, I've just been using this, the quad laser and the shock baton. So that's what I'm going with. It's pistols and one-handed weapons. And I actually thought about maybe after I deal with the super mutants, respecing the pistols, because I've got a few like pistols that could be fun. I mean, I've got what's the Pirate Punch could be kind of fun, and I think I've got a revolver or something too. So I've got a couple of things that might be kind of fun, and maybe I'll just slot in some pistol cards and take out the gorilla cards just for fun. Okay, so there's that. Over and out. Let's I don't I have Oathbreaker. That's a two-handed weapon though, right? What is Oathbreaker? That is let's see, suppressors. I mean, this is a good weapon, but yeah, it's fine. All right, let's go back here and deal with that. What is this you're reading about Fallout 4 series? It's just something I was thinking about doing. So that would be for Wednesday. So I'm thinking maybe Wednesday I might start a Fallout 4 series, maybe. And it would only be Wednesdays. It wouldn't be, you know, Mondays and Fridays would still be Fallout 76. So it wouldn't replace anything that I'm doing already. It would just be an extra, like a once a week thing. Yeah, so, I mean, it's just something, if there's enough interest. I mean, whether it would end up being a series, I mean, it seems like there's a decent amount of interest. 3/4 of you, I don't know how many have voted, but 3/4 of you seem interested in it. Now, as far as whether it be a one-off or a series would kind of depend on, you know, how it did. I mean, if I streamed it and nobody showed up, then it probably wouldn't be more than just like once. But if there was a decent enough response and people liked it, I might, you know, I'd probably make it as a series. That would be kind of the thing. I've been playing a bit of Fallout 4 lately, so I've been in the mood for that. Feeding shoot note. All right. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I don't really need to craft any food at this point. I have all the food that'll last me the rest of the stream, which is all that I need. Let's see. So we've got tea time, which I missed, and where are we at? Yeah, I could start the next, I mean, the final part I could start, but then I don't want to miss an event. Need motivation to play Fallout 76 again. Aside from the next season of fishing, you're still not interested in playing as a ghoul, and you refuse to do the raid. Well, I mean, most of you refuse to do the content. Yeah, I don't know. Is your Fallout 4 streams are successful? You do some for the other Fallout games as well. I don't know, Hermos. To be honest, it's mainly about what I want to do. Like, I've been having fun playing Fallout 4, and I thought, you know, this could be kind of fun. I thought about doing like a little RNG thing. If I was in the mood to play another Fallout, maybe. The thing about Fallout 4 versus, well, I mean, especially 3, Fallout 4 is very sandboxy. Fallout 3 really isn't. Fallout New Vegas it's one of those games I'll play and then I get tired of it really quickly. So I don't know. I mean, yeah. It's nothing I have plans for specifically. How about that? Going to bed. All right, Johnny, have a good night. Randomizer Fallout 4 might be interesting to watch. Hello, Mandy. I looked at a lot of the randomizer stuff and it's not, like, none of it really appealed to me. There's one that randomizes enemy weapons. The problem with that is, at least the way I see it, is that I could end up with a character that gets like really good weapons too early, and just gets really strong too early. So that I wouldn't really want. I looked at, there's one that randomizes the creatures. I was watching a video on that one. That one looks kind of nuts. I mean, this guy just leaving the vault, he was getting Mirelurk Queens inside the vault, which
Your service.
he had like Mirelurk Queen, Assaultrons, before he even got out, he died a bunch getting out of the vault. But it ended up making it silly, and that's not really what I'm trying to do. I'm not looking to make it silly. So what I'm talking about is basically making a lopsided character. So I would take 2 specials to 10 right out of the gate, and then and that would just be random. So I would just decide randomly which specials they would be that would get that treatment. And then, let's see, I'm gonna go up, where am I? Here. So that's what I would do. I would decide randomly, I'd spin the wheel, decide which 2 specials got the 10. Everything else goes to 1, although that leaves 3 points. So something else would get those 3 points. So I'd have 4 specials at 1, and 2 at 10, and 1 at 4. And then every time I level up, we just spin the wheel and determine which special got the allocation of the perk. And then I would have to take a perk under that special. So it was mainly about just building a character kind of randomly that way. Not going crazy with randomizer mod. Like, I wasn't trying to turn it into some silly thing. It was mostly just, see what kind of character I would turn up with if, that way. That was the main thing. Oh, and on survival mode for sure. Yeah, I do survival. I do modded survival is what I do. So yeah, well, I've actually been playing that way, Angel. It wasn't random. So I've been playing a character that I start off with 10 charisma and 10 luck. And it's actually been kind of fun. I mean, I'm missing out on lots of other parts of the game, but every speech check is a guaranteed pass no matter how hard it is, which is pretty cool. The luck, but I have some mods. So I mean, I have a few mods that I use. They don't make the game look any different, but I do things like I have one that lets you run at a higher frame rate without messing up the physics. It actually speeds up loading screens as well too. I have one that does, I was looking at the list today. I mean, it's like less than 10 mods. It's not that many. So having a Deathclaw girlfriend mod for fun. No, I wouldn't do anything like that. That'd be kind of silly. I don't do stuff like that, Mandy. That just doesn't, that's the kind of thing where I'll watch a video for 5 minutes of somebody doing that and then I get bored. So I wouldn't play that way. Let's see, I've got one that adds backpacks into the thing. So that's another mod because to me, it's kind of weird that you're carrying all this stuff, but you have no backpack and they don't exist in the world. So yeah, I add back, it's just like random spawn backpacks. Then there's one that does, dialogue. It makes the dialogue, in Fallout 4 is compressed. It'll say like 3 words and you have like this whole sentence. And so I use a mod that actually shows you all of the dialogue that you're going to say, not just that. So you actually know more what you're going to say. Then I have a survival options one that I use so I can tweak some of the survival settings because I don't necessarily like all of them. So just kind of minor tweaks here and there. Prefer speech checks in Fallout 3 over New Vegas. High charisma is important in Fallout 3. I've never played a high charisma character in those games, so I don't really know. Vital mod to have is the one where Ghoul screams chocolate. Had to install mods so your guy could jump again. Oh, like a marsupial or something. Yes. Alternate dialogue options, 4 lines instead of the stupid 4 direction circle. Yeah, I mean, there's a few mods like that, but I mean, it basically just, because the dialogue that you say is in the files, but you don't know what you're clicking on. And this just tells you, it just shows you all that you're going to say. That's all. I mean, it's not mod. I mean, it's a mod, but I mean, it's just telling you all that you're going to say. What else do we have in there? There wasn't much. Oh, there's one for the luck is what made me think of it. So there's one that actually gives you critical hits outside of VATS. And so the way it works is I think it's 4-leaf clover that it changes. So basically what it does is 4-leaf clover gives you a % chance to trigger a critical hit out of VATS, and the % is based on your luck. So, player icon bug. All right, hang on. So there's that, which is kind of cool. So if you have, but it's like, I mean, that's like you need 9 luck or whatever to get that perk. But if you have a high luck character, that's a way to do critical hits out of VATS, which is pretty cool. Let's do this one. Easy peasy, just switch to that. There we go.
Don't worry about the bots. They're working.
So yeah, so I just use stuff like that. I don't really do overhaul. I don't add in companions or do, stuff like that. Mostly it's just quality of life. Because usually when I play Fallout 4, I'm going for some sort of immersive type thing. And yeah. So they're kind of, the mods are usually centered around that to try and make it. Because one of the things I don't like about survival mode, well, there's several things. One of them is that food and drink to me, it feels very quick. It's like, okay, I just ate and now it's telling me I'm hungry again. And survival options, that mod lets you tweak those settings a little bit to make it either, higher or lower, the frequency. The fact that you have to sleep to save, which I don't care for that either. Because for me, the survival part is about immersion, not about, it's about immersion, not about like this challenge of, I don't want to roleplay as an narcoleptic, right? That's not what I don't want to spend all my time looking for beds. And for me, I don't want to do like this big thing. Like if the game crashes, I've been playing for a half hour, but without a bed, and the game crashes, I don't want to have to do all that over again, because that does happen. So that's one of the things I use for that mod for, is to be able to save whenever I want. And also let you adjust how beds are treated. Because I don't like the fact that you can only sleep for 30 minutes or not 30 minutes, 3 hours in a sleeping bag. Because the way the game is set by default with survival mode is 3 hours in a sleeping bag, 5 hours in a mattress, just a mattress on the ground, and then 7 hours in a bed. So the only way you can get well rested is in a bed, which is not, to me, that's not realistic either. I've slept in sleeping bags and got, good rest. So it's a thing that can happen. When you play Fallout 4, you sometimes do weapon restrictions. Made a pyromaniac build. Could only use Molotov at the beginning. Oh, wow. What's wrong with being a narcoleptic insomniac zombie? I actually think Fallout 4 would have improved from a 2x or 3x multiplier on day and night cycles. I don't know if that's, I've never looked at those. I'm sure that's something you can, there's probably a mod for that, but it's not anything I've ever looked at. Hunting for beds, yes. And there's another mod, which I don't have installed at the moment, but I've used before, and that is one that will do, that lets you sleep on couches. I think it's called Couch Surfer, anyway. I think that's what it's called. And I've used it before in the past, and it works really well. But I don't have that mod currently installed. Over-encumbered. Yeah, over-encumbered isn't really an issue. Although, if you play survival mode with companions, yeah. I did the, the quest in the vault, in the, the hidden vault 81 when you find Curie, and I'm like, oh, I want to take her as a companion. And as soon as I did, I couldn't move because you're, Lone Wanderer, because I got 50 bonus carry weight from Lone Wanderer. And of course that is no longer used when you have a companion. So I had to let her go until I could move. Because in Fallout 4, when you get over encumbered, you start taking damage. So
it's not safe to be out this late. There's something out there.
Made a Dragonborn build in Fallout 4 with the fantasy creation that adds iron helmet and steel sword. Oh, I saw that. I was actually looking at the creations earlier today. I was just skimming through it. I use mods from Nexus, but I was just curious what was there, and I did see that. I saw the fantasy, the sword, and the helmet with the horns on it. Making a Grognak the Barbarian build in Skyrim. There you go. What are we doing? Oh, eat, drink, and be merry. All right. I'm trying to be merry here. Fighting the ping system to do these emotes. There we go. Make them carry the entire wasteland if you could be... Well, there's that. I mean, that's true. I mean, I could have just given stuff to Curie, but... I decided, you know what, I'll sort out my inventory, because I can make it work. I mean, I had looted... I'd been in Vault 81, the hidden part, and I had looted a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I needed to go sort out my inventory, and I'm like, I'll come back at some point. I mean, it's not like I'm doing like an actual playthrough. I'm just kind of doing random, whatever sounds fun in the moment on that particular character. So, yeah. But I would start off the stream. So if I do this, it would start at character creation is when it would start. Because I would have everyone vote, before the stream. I'd be like, vote male or female. That would determine what direction I went with the character to start off. I usually alternate if I'm picking, but I would just let the watchers choose. Multi-companion mod, no weight issues. Yeah, and I don't really love companions for the most part. Some of them I think are okay. Some of them I think are, like, I just did the quest with Deacon where you go into the, kill all the synths in that railroad headquarters. And I hit him a couple times on purpose because he was pissing me off because he kept blocking my progress. I'm trying to shoot and he would just get in my way. Dr. Sawbones in Skyrim? Probably destruction, I would think, or yeah, probably destruction, or maybe a necromancer. Yeah, that would be like energy weapons. Although so would either that or crossbows with crossbows or bows with like fire arrows. That's kind of like an energy build. No, I don't. I don't need to carry that much stuff. You know, it's just... That's, the console command is for people that have a picking up everything problem.
Thanks for your efforts, everyone. Now, I found a holotape in this misplaced bed. I hope that this will explain what's going on.
Although I've never used a quick start mod, and I could be tempted to use a quick start mod as well. Where you just kind of skip the opening part, because that opening part is pretty slow. You know what? You know, you're walking around your house, waiting for the doorbell to ring, blah, blah, blah. So that could take a while.
Something's out there. Telling the story.
Not kidding, you'd end up as a stealth archer. I don't know what to tell you.
Story?
I'm just saying, like, that's that would be more of an energy build than, although I don't know,
Believes me about the monster, so I had
like
to
a mage that does that uses destruction magic. Similar.
Something got my camp counselor.
People picking up everything problem in Dutch. Mr. F us. Mr. Three Papas. That's how you say. That's how that translates in the Dutch.
No. No, it can't be.
It's old Bubba. Where's old Bubba anyway? This used to make me laugh for the longest time. I'd hear this and just thought it was so funny. After a million times, not so much. Using a staff would be, yeah, that would work. I've actually tried to do like a mage, or not try, but I actually had an idea wanted to do a mage build. That wasn't me. In this game, but I really couldn't figure out a way to, I mean, yeah, you could use the staff, but you're basically just a melee, because it's not like the staff is gonna shoot anything or whatever. Do we get everything? All right, let's go deposit stuff and then go save the Brotherhood from the super mutants. Verza Millar? Collector? Oh, yes. Allies de Hoop? But yeah, I'm not a big ally person in those games, just because they're very often just more annoying than they are helpful. I do like Curie though. I do have a soft spot for Curie. I think she's I think her dialogue is very fun. I like Piper a little bit, but she can get kind of annoying because she's so aggro. Actually, she does two things. Number one, she's very aggressive and just likes to pick fights. But also she just likes to wander off at just the worst time because she has to go interview someone or something. So I don't mind Piper, but I don't, yeah. It's been a long time since I played with Piper. Usually it's just Curie or Kate, and that's about all I can stand as far as companions go. Oops. Auto Blesser, hello. Every time you go through Curie's vault, you feel the massive urge to not get mole rat disease. Yes, I did the same thing. So I went so slow. In fact, at one point I activated, because there's a protectron you can activate in there, and you put him into law enforcement mode, and he took out a whole bunch of the mole rats. And I actually made it through without getting the mole rat disease. And I think that's the first time I've ever done that. But I went insanely slow through that vault because I just didn't want to get that, because it's like, what, a debuff to endurance, right? Or is it, or health? It's like health -5. I mean, it's nothing, but take dog meat, never be able to get through a door, get yes. Dog meat drives me nuts. I think, you know what, dog meat, the thing about dog meat is, like, there's some buffs in there or some perks in there for the, I think they're under charisma, right? And they can make dog meat a very powerful ally, but I just can't, I can't do it. Scribe Valdez, where is she? Over here? There we are. Off the screen, please. Thank you. Making a samurai build in Skyrim is easy. Use blades. I love the blades armor. It's awesome. And their blades. The blades armor and yeah, blade stuff is nice. Yeah, it's not much of a debuff, but don't you have like the red pill or a little pill on your screen forever as well, which is kind of annoying. Or you can always take the dose, let the kid die. Take the evil option.
Scribe, status report.
But I actually managed to not get that mole rat disease. I moved so slowly through that hidden vault though. And that was the only reason. It's like, I don't want the disease. That's my goal, is to get through here and not get the disease.
Of course.
Get through vault 3 times in a row without ever getting the disease, and each time you were confused what choice you got. Oh, wow. Never needed the cure. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even know what it was from. Like, I didn't even know the first time I got it. I didn't know what, like, what is this pill? Like, what is that little pill on the screen? What is that for? And where does that come from? And then I found out. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, I don't care about the debuff. It's just the visual little icon on the screen. Reinforced. I like how I'm reinforcing the Brotherhood Brigade because you are, you're it. That's not it. There we go. You're it. I am like the whole line of the defense. The Brotherhood is just not, yeah. They're like, whatever.
Good. Our initiates held.
Never touch the ground. Yes. If you have a companion and they get bitten instead of you, you still get the disease. I don't think I've ever gone through that with a companion. Command player, add item. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? It lets you just add the cure.
We can barely.
It's almost worth doing.
You've suddenly got a lot of courage for.
Robots can also give you the mole rat disease. I don't know. I don't remember because I've never actually noticed when I got it. I always notice after the fact.
I have some explosive charges. I was waiting. If we go into the tunnel.
Never take them in that vault. Companions are rough. Anytime there's interior spaces.
Fine.
Yeah, when I was navigating the switchboard, you know, with Deacon, I was getting pinned in. Like, he would just pin you down. It's like, damn it. Or you try to shoot and he walks in front of you and it's like, I'm trying not to die. I'm trying to shoot the enemies and he's just, yeah. Companions are terrible, which is why I mostly don't play with them. Skooma duplicate glitch? Oh, okay. Let's see. So we're just running down. Let's see. Where's my... Okay, let's check my food. Before we get into combat, because I'm pretty sure my melee food is worn off. I have 9 minutes on that, but my melee food was only 30 minutes. So... Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yao Guai ribs? There we go. All right. I will let Romani and Shin do all the fighting with their flashlight, their Gatling flashlights. That's what they are. Gatling flashlights. They actually don't do any damage at all. Oh no. Let's see. Where do I need to go? You can have this take a long time if you want to fight absolutely every single super mutant, or you could just not have it take a long time, but you could just go for a little jog and just run all the way through. Which, yeah. I don't know how I did this once because I had a character. I think it was because the character was just like so weak. I just thought there's no way I'm going to be able to make this work. And then I did it, went, okay, that was... way easier than it should have been. So this is the way I always do this. That's how I deal with the never-ending spawn of super mutants. Let's see, we need a light. I mean, you can see it's not... It'd be one thing if Romani and Shin actually did anything to contribute in combat at all, but they don't. So since it's just me... Come on, there we go. I place the bomb. Retreat to a safe distance. All right, what's the safe distance? Is this a safe distance? I think this is it. And Romani and Shin are... Oh, there they are. There's Shin anyway. You can use the cure and give it to Asta at the same time. Agree to give it to him, then quickly look away during the dialogue. Pull out your Pip-Boy and use it. Ah, all right. That's something too. Would be cool if they had a Brotherhood of Steel spin-off game where you travel around the wasteland in a vertibird. Well, you can do that in Fallout 4. Once you get to the, once you join the Brotherhood. Oh, use the elevator? All right. Once you join the Brotherhood, I mean, it's after a certain point, but you can actually use the vertibird signal grenades and travel around wherever you want in Fallout 4. It's how you can, it's kind of the way to get around fast traveling and in survival mode. It's like you join the Institute to do the, is this the right way? You join the Institute to, wait, this isn't the right way, is it? It's over here. And then you can use the synth relay, and that basically puts you in the middle of the map. And then you could use the vertibird signal grenades, and then have the vertibird take you everywhere else. I mean, it's not fast, but it's faster than walking. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is a thing. Yeah. Obi-Wan, hello, hello. Yeah, the kid still gets to, yeah, use that with pizza. Like to see the wasteland through the eyes of a BOS knight rather than a vault dweller. Oh, okay.
not a moment to
Yeah, you would think that would be a pretty popular thing. Or an Enclave version. Are we ever gonna get? Do people think we're ever gonna get an Enclave? I think
Mission was a success, and
I'll leave that poll going. I'll just leave it up.
our decisive action.
As people pop in and out, we'll just see how it goes. But it looks like 3/4 of the people would be interested in Fallout 4, so
What
that's a
happened?
thing.
You've been at each other's throats since you returned. I should have known
Hello?
something was wrong.
Didn't you already say hello, Melissa? But hello again.
Now?
I destroyed the.
You only did this to
Oh, you're saying hello to Obi-Wan. Okay. Okay. I'm up to speed now.
Stand.
Sometimes I'm kind of slow. And they're at latex. She's got some sort of thing going. She's into latex.
These new mutants are a threat that
Do what you will, Shin.
Now, do I get the thingy at the end? Let's see. I didn't pledge, but let's see. They're both nuts. I'm speechless. There we go.
So strong, they die for them.
Yes,
Their passions
it
move
is,
them
Lionel.
forward, but I still believe we've been through.
Is this where you get the plasma cutter? I don't remember when you get the, or does the plasma cutter only depend on what choice you make somewhere else? I don't remember. Like, what do I get here? I do. So here's the plasma cutter. Maybe I could buy the mods for that.
a link in the chain.
Let's see. The mods for that are here, right?
What keeps
Let's go buy some plasma cutter mods. I remember when that was like the most popular song around. It was a long time ago. But yeah, there was a time you could not get away from that song. It was just, you turn on the radio and that song was playing. Let's see, Plasma Cutter's got, what, it's got Cryo, Pyro, and Plasma, right? It only has 3 mods. I have no idea how much gold I have. Or how much the mods cost. They're probably, I mean, weapon mods tend to be kind of inexpensive. But let's see here, Brotherhood. Let's see, Plasma, P. Plasma Cutter. And I have 400 gold, so I can buy 2 things. So should I do the, oh, there's, oh, Shock, Flaming, and Cry. I thought there was a Plasma. Or is that just the, that's just, wasn't there a Plasma mod? Am I remembering wrong? All right, so there's Cryo. So what should I choose? Flaming or Shock? Or let's do, which ones should I use? Since I can only buy 2 of them. Bushwookie, hello, hello. Shock? I don't think I've ever done Shock. Let's do Shock. Plasma is normal. All right, I'm gonna do Shock and should I do Cryo? I think Flaming is kind of like always the way. Let's just do Cryo. There we are. Let's see here. Let's go here. Why not? She is into latex. Why do you feel kink shamed? It was just an observation. Can't get away from the song regardless. It's one of the permanently playing songs in your head together with another 100-ish others. I mean, it's in the mix. So it's like only 1%.
Hotel policies may result in
Ah, no. That would be awesome. Go buy the mods because I can't craft another one. So, okay. No, all right. No, I have no scrap. Ammo. All right, let's make this legendary and then see what we get. I don't know that I don't have much in the way of legendary mods, so I can't do much with it. Okay, so we have critical damage, mutant slayers. Oh, that's terrible. Can I do anything with any of these? Oh, I can make it aristocrats. Oh, I haven't. Oh, can I really? I have all these mods. Do I have? Can I make it? Oh, I can make it rapid too. Weapon speed. Oh, okay. Let's do rapid. Wow. Okay. Let's do aristocrats. Yeah, we'll do aristocrats. Oh, that's cool. What else do I have? I don't have strength. Probably none of these. Yeah. All right. So we'll just leave it at that. All right. That's good. That's good damage. All right. Plasma cutter. It's gonna be the new right here. No, let's do this. Let's put it right here. All right, that should be pretty good. Oh, I didn't put a thing on it. Let's put a thing on it. Still remember the sculpture from the video. Oh, I learned the paralysis enchantment. Getting a weapon with that enchantment is pretty rare. Oh, one time you actually wanted to go to Grafton Day. Oh, take pictures of an iBot. All right, let's do standard. I like the regular appearance, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Oh, actually, I do like the roasting stick. I think the roasting stick is pretty fun. Ooh, wait, independence. Ooh, what's that? Oh, we may have to go for a sword. Okay, so I'm gonna do cryo. Yeah, we're gonna do cryo just because. Oh, distinguished guess. Really? Okay, whatever. Ooh, I like this sword. Okay, we're gonna make this a sword. How does this look? Ooh, okay, that's fun. Let's go stab some things. Let's sell some things first, though. Whatever I might have. That. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of cool. That's actually a good look. Yeah, that works. So I have a sword. Mistress uses a sword, so there we go. Let's see. Where's the thing? That's probably service to air. Yeah, it's service to air. That doesn't help me. I can't stab a sword. That's bots upgrade. That's grafted day. I'll go there. Probably be over by the time I get there, but that's okay. James Dameron was a storyteller for Fallout in his own free time. There was no need to join his channel. You're very sad. James Dameron. I think I've heard of him. Is it true the explosive legendary effect on the bow does not work with flaming arrows? Yes. But the crossbow is different. It is, the crossbow is actually the opposite. It's really weird. So the explosive, the fire on a bow or the fire on arrows is actually explosive, right? But on a crossbow it's not. So oh, there we go. Who's next? I don't know. You're next. Anyone?
What's that?
Oh, is he behind the... All right, that's not good. Everything's dead. I think I'm not... Oh, no, there's something here. All right, let's do right at you and power attack. Power attack. Oh, yes. This is fun. This is great. I like this. This sword works well. Hey, Ben, welcome, welcome. He's a Fallout storyteller. Yeah, I've heard of that channel. He passed away a bit ago, right? I think so. There's somebody. Ah, old Bubba. Old Bubba killed all of the creatures. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this at all. I just want to find things to stab. That's what I want. All right, let's go kill some wolves. I never watched that channel. I'd never heard of his channel, and then I heard someone say that he had passed away, but until then, I had never even heard of him. Big surprise, right? There's like, how many YouTube channels there are? I run into stuff all the time, channels I've never heard of before. Sometimes you find them and go, how is this channel this size? You know, either how is it this small or how is it this big? And then other times you run across the channel and go, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Take out the smaller packs and draw out that out. Make sure you bring a lot of bullets.
This thing is good. Gourmand's Tesla rifle, absolutely. Next one up there. Riding shotgun, is it going? I would do it, probably. Wish they brought back nuclear winter in game. No nuclear winter in real life. I agree with you on both counts, Spandy. I think at this point, though, I think nuclear winter in real life is a lot more likely than getting back nuclear winter in game, unfortunately. So I would like that, but yeah, I don't see that happening. I mean, even though the game is getting a lot more attention, a lot more, you know, resources devoted to it than it has in the past, obviously, it still is not getting... I think it could still do with a lot more. Because even though we're getting new stuff, it still feels like a drip feed for the most part. I mean, if you look at how quickly people go through the new stuff, because we get like one new thing, right? We got raids. That's it. And the one before that, we didn't really get anything. We got Milepost 0, which it was, you know, we didn't get the full version of it, which we still, I don't know if we ever will get the full version of it, but even if we do, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know that a lot of people are that into the whole caravan thing. So, you know, so the content update before was just new legendary crafting system. So it's just, and then this next one's going to be, I mean, it's going to be the ghoul, which isn't any story content, really. I mean, there's a ghoul quest, but it's not going to take a lot of your time. So, is that going? Trying to get there. And so people just kind of blow through, once they get through the season board, they kind of go, okay, what? They look around and go, okay, there's nothing new, like no new events, no new this or that. I mean, we'll get a new event, but it's only seasonal. So it's going to be, I'm assuming 2 weeks. I mean, that's usually what seasonal events go. So the new season will give us 2 weeks of a new event, and then that'll be kind of that.
You need some? What? Looking for the bums around. You go give a star with.
Okay, that's the daily.
Okay.
That's not what I was looking to do. Is there like riding shotgun? Is that a thing? Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
There we go. I have that daily. I could do that. Oh, that's just only one. That's time gated too. That was always kind of weird where you get the, it's like we have these new quests, but you can only do them like once a day. Finished Skyline Drive last night. I mean, I actually liked that update. I mean, the quest that I liked. Of course, that was a while ago, but I mean, we're just like we're still getting stuff at a really slow pace. Maybe once all of the overhauls are done with things like, you know, the perk overhauls, the weapon overhauls, maybe when that's done, maybe we'll end up with, you know, more story content, more repeatable stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Not really sure. It just feels like stuff is still not coming because people finish, they tune out really quickly.
If we lose the Brahmin, we lose our pay.
I mean, I think probably one of the ways that we're in really bad shape is events just overall. I mean, events just need an overhaul so badly. We just have too many. I mean, like right now, we're doing this instead of, I mean, we got this popping up. How often does this go? 1 out of 100, maybe it actually goes. So an event like that maybe shouldn't come up. And then we have the issue with balance, you know, in terms of we have one event giving us a zillion legendaries and another event, you know, most other events giving us 0. So yeah, I don't know. I still think the game, like, as much as I'm happy about the attention the game is getting now, it still feels like we are lacking in a lot of areas. Like it just needs a lot of help because it just doesn't hold people's attention.
They'll be on us any minute.
It was good, just slow at doing things, and there's nothing wrong with being slow at doing things. Taking your time, doing the quests. I mean, I usually will do them the first time I do them. I will usually, where do they come from, behind first? I don't remember. I haven't done this event in a while. Are they up front? I don't remember. Or, oh, there we go. But yeah, usually when I do a quest the first time, I usually take my time and go through it. And after that, it's all, you know, all bets are off and I'm just blasting through them. Because a lot of the time on the quest, it's not, you know, it's not necessarily the exploration that's what takes long, it's the dialogue. Right? So you're doing all the dialogue and listening to all the choices and whatever. And the next time I don't want to do that again. And once you remove that, everything goes really quickly. So
Let's get moving.
you've never seen this event when you play it? Well, you have to, you have to talk to the guy like I did to trigger it. So it's player triggerable.
You're pretty new to Blue Ridge.
So if nobody ever talks to that guy, it won't pop up.
Big band.
And it has a cooldown of, I think, an hour, maybe. I don't know. It has some sort of cooldown. But yeah, early on when I first started playing, because this event came out, I think, at the same time as Wastelanders.
Very true.
Yes, because that's when NPCs were added. So this came out the same time as Wastelanders when I started, and I ran this event all the time. In fact, I would usually do this event and server hop and then do the event again, which is why you don't see me really do it, because I did it so many times, and I just got tired of it. Because a lot of the event is just this. You're just kind of, I mean, it's an escort mission where you're just kind of walking through. An hour? All right. Are they still working out the dead donkey of a game called Starfield? I don't know, Kara.
What are they playing at?
I have no idea. I have not heard anything new out of Starfield in quite a while, right? I mean,
Got more incoming.
have we got, I mean, Shattered Space, we got that DLC. Have they done anything? Like, have they released anything since Shattered Space? I don't remember. Okay, that's awesome. Grenades inside. Those are outside toys. Yeah, Shattered Space was the last thing. Has there been something since then? Because that's the last thing that I remember, and I haven't played Shattered Space, so I own it. Because I was one of those geniuses that pre-ordered the game thinking, oh, it looks like it's gonna be awesome. There we go. I hear shooting. Oh, legendary. 1 star. My Sword of Destiny. Oh, this sword's great. I mean, it's obviously not a sword, but it's still. This is great.
Better step back. This thing's about to go boom.
I'm stuck. Bring your fat man and new grenades. Yes, exactly.
Sneaky little eagles have warriors.
You were one of those too, yeah. I mean, I own Shattered Space. I haven't played it, and I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm like, oh, when Shattered Space comes out, I'll give it a try, and yeah. I mean, my thing at this point is like when I get the urge to play, but I did run across something that actually might make me play it again. I ran across a quick start. There's actually a couple of quick start mods I ran across for Starfield, because that's the biggest thing for me, is just the starts are really rough. Because you have the whole, you know, slow walk through the mine. If you've never played it, I mean, if you've played it, you know, but you have the slow walk through the mine. And then you have, there's one mod I saw that actually starts you at, it can actually start you right at the lodge. So that would be pretty cool.
We're not out of the
So yeah, that would get me to maybe play it again as a quick start. Uninstall the game after you stop playing it on stream. Oh, I still have it installed and it's updated, but because I don't install and uninstall a lot of games, so I have plenty of room, so I have not needed to uninstall it.
I could barely
Ariel Sato, hello.
caked up in my throat.
But as far as what they're doing, what's happening with Starfield still, I mean, I would imagine they've got, because they did say they had one more DLC planned after Shattered Space. So I'm guessing they're working on that for this, I'm guessing it'll be out this year. Because Todd did say they would like to do one a year, but it's obviously going to depend on support. And you really can't tell about Shattered Space because so many people like me pre-ordered the game and they already owned it. And so the proof will be how many people play the next one, will actually buy it and play and pay for it. So if obviously if people aren't buying the DLCs, who knows? I mean, there's Game Pass. So if people on Game Pass are playing the game actively, then I'm sure in their mind it's probably worth continuing to develop it, but I don't know.
You feel that steady tremble from the
Thanks for explaining Furious and Stack Up Pistol. Oh, you're welcome, Ariel. Hopefully it made sense. It's a tough one it's different. It's a tough one to get. It's not intuitive at all because even if you read the cards, the way the cards read and the way it actually works to me is like, even now that I know how it works, I read the card and go, yeah, that's not what the card says. So yeah, anyway. James specialized in Fallout novels. He had radio channel. Honestly, you could listen all day. Oh, okay. Something's... Did we get them all? Oh, we got stuff back there. He studied like Oxhorn. Oh, he was one. Okay, so yeah, okay. I've never been... It's funny, I probably would have, when I was young, I probably would have really been into the lore. Because I was just into details like that when I was younger. But, now? Yeah, because if I had started a YouTube channel when I was young, it would probably be a lot, well, I mean, there wasn't YouTube, but there was. Something. I got him.
Now seems as good a time.
There's an opening.
Agreed. Let's move out. Make for the exit.
Friendly fire perk still is wrong even after 6 iterations. Wrong how? Oh, you mean wrong in what it says, you mean? Yeah, I mean, they did go to that thing where more descriptive on stuff and
Happy to still be breathing.
in some cases. Yes, in some cases, no.
Let's get out there while we can.
Used to watch Oxhorn, you eventually stopped because you lost interest. This was long before the controversy. I don't know about controversy. I've watched him a few times. He was the first, probably one of the first video game YouTubes I watched. It was on Fallout 4. He did a video on, hey, there's Bane. He did a video on, what was it? Oh, I got a pepperoni roll. Lame. On the underwater pipes in Fallout 4, kind of just going through it and speculating and whatever. And I thought it was really interesting. That was probably the first, probably the first Fallout 4 video I'd seen. Now I've got a Western revolver for the first time. You didn't realize that was different from the 44. Oh yeah, Western is, it's an upgrade. I mean, right now the Western is the most powerful revolver. That will change with the patch. Doing an expedition to the pit. It's been a while. It's been a really long while. I don't even remember how to do it. Oh, black cowboy hat, cool. Are you saying you want to do one? I'd actually would be open to it. I haven't done an expedition to the pit for so long. The pit is so dreary, but sure. I don't usually area, no, I don't. And I'm not the team, well, I am the team. How did I become the team leader? Didn't realize I was the team leader. If I get 3 thumbs up from my team, I'll do one. That'll be the decider. Since we're not an expedition team, if I don't get 3 thumbs up, then I won't do one. How about that? Come on. This one doesn't want to. Come on, damn you. I almost hit him out of frustration, but then our flag left. See, that wasn't meant that you had to leave. You didn't have to leave. If you don't want to do one, that's cool. I'm not putting any pressure on anyone. There's no obligation. I'm pretty much indifferent to it. It was mostly just a case of if my team wanted to do one, I would do one. Oh, Bubba Ray, hello, hello. Still like his storytelling? You're watching his series on the full story of Fallout 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched him a lot when this game first came out. That was kind of how I figured out that I didn't want to play this game. Not because of him, just because of, you know, at the time it came out, it wasn't really what I was looking for. But yeah, I watched him stream this because when the game went live, when this game first came out, he streamed it for like 4 or 5 hours every single day. And I was watching that every single day, just kind of going, well, this looks kind of cool, but then there's this. And yeah, so I kept going back and forth. Watched Oxhorn in WoW. His Machina was fun. Then years and years later, you stumbled on All Cars Are Fallout 4. Okay. Hello, Joe. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. So we got an event. Let's see what the next event is. So, Mandy. I know Mandy's a thumbs up on that. And we could also do a raid as well. But I want to see what the next event is, and then we'll see. Saudi Cast was the first name. Saudi Cast. I don't. Okay. Okay. World of Warcraft. Machinima? Is that what it is? What made me play Fallout 76? The pandemic, Hermos? It was a combination. It was the pandemic and it was the addition of Wastelanders. That was that combination. But it was the pandemic had the biggest part of it. It's an Enclave person. That was the thing. At pandemic, I needed something to do, and they were adding Wastelanders, which is kind of this good timing. If it wasn't for the pandemic, I don't know that I ever would have played it, to be honest. I might have eventually gotten there, but I don't know. But that was kind of the thing. Because before that, I'm more single player. I mean, even still, I'm really Jones. I mean, it's like I keep going back to like older Fallouts and older, you know, like Elder Scrolls, And it's mainly because I'm craving like a new single player game that Starfield, I thought that would fill that, you know, scratch that itch, and it didn't. So now we just have to wait until the next Elder Scrolls, and hopefully that's, you know, crossing our fingers. Played 76 because of the pandemic along with Fallout 4. Oh, okay. Fallout 4, I was already playing that. Forza Horizon. Oh, okay. I've played racing games here and there, but I've never really been into that kind of thing. Project Paradise? Nah. All right, so what should I do? Should I do an expedition or a raid? Played 76 because you like Fallout? Played it since beta? Oh, okay. I have no idea. Let's see. What should I do? Should I do a raid or should I do an expo? Kind of wonder what my team wants. I bet Bane wants a raid. I know Manny wants an expo. I mean, I could do both. Let's just do an expo. We're gonna do an. Well, actually, no. Can I do that? Can I do an expo? I don't. Union dues, right? Can I do one? Oh, look at that. All right, look at that. I'm starting one. How about that? This should go quick. These are pretty fast. I haven't done a pit expedition in. I couldn't even tell you how long it's been. It's been months. It's probably been 6 months or longer since the last time I did a pit expedition. I hope I remember how to go. I wish they haven't taken out the vertebrates yet. Land. Come on, land.
Touching down.
This thing on? Hey, I'm Hex, leader of the local 42, a union cell in the area.
Been playing this for about a year and a half. First multiplayer game you ever played. Same with me, Melissa. In terms of the first one, I've never played a multiplayer online game before. My only experience with that was Call of Duty 2. When I bought my Xbox 360, it was a bundle, and it came with Call of Duty 2. I bought it for the Xbox. I don't really care about Call of Duty, but I actually really like Call of Duty 2. But it came with a what was it? A subscription to, it was like a trial subscription to whatever, Xbox Gold or whatever it was. And that's what you needed to be able to play online. And so I had like a month of that. And so
So you're the one Skippy sent.
I tried Call of Duty, the online. I'm like, oh, cool. I can play with other people and do these campaigns. And I didn't know that it wasn't that. It was basically just, PvP. And I would log in, get one-shotted, log in, get one-shotted. And that was it. That was my experience of multiplayer. Was that. Go to the depot. Okay, so this is where we go. And actually, all my food is... I think all my food buffs are worn off. Except for my... actually, everything. All right, let's go. Let's just redo our food before we get into this. Hopefully my team can manage without me for like 2 seconds. Let's see here. Nope. There we go. All right. Place the transmitter. Hopefully... there we go. Playing 76 since a week after launch because you got it as a present from Rainbow. Oh, nice. It's okay, Monkey Nuts. It's fine. 6th or 7th online game. Oh, okay. Used to play Destiny before 76. I've heard Destiny's pretty cool. Quake 2 Online, Counter-Strike, Unreal, Quake, Freelancer. Wow. Hey, Will. Shoddy Cast is good. Yeah, well, in the old days, you used to have to pay. I mean, WoW was like $10 a month or whatever, which is so funny, right? Like, that's what online games used to be. You had to pay every month to play them. And then you have Fallout First, and people are like, no! People want to pay one. I mean, I'm the same way. I just want to pay one time and just play the game, but... Yeah, that's... So for me, it was just like, and I knew I would get addicted, which is one of the reasons I never played. Because I knew people that played WoW, and they would talk about it. I'm just like, there's no way I would get so sucked into that game, and it would just absorb all of my time. And I know I'm right about that, so I just never played it. That was the main reason why. Plus, I don't want to pay $10 a month to play a game. I'd rather pay $100 a year to play a game. All those games had free multiplayer, but WoW didn't WoW. I thought WoW originally had, it was pay. It was like pay to play. Yeah, when you compare this to a raid, this does not feel. Does not feel all that difficult. Still pay depending on the server. Oh, okay. You found 4 steel ingots. Cool. I found some right out of the gate. I have no idea how many we still have.
Going dark.
Can't remember all the spots. I can't either. Like I said, it's been a long time. I know there's a spot here. Like one of the spots is right here. Like right here on this little spot, but either didn't spawn or somebody else picked it up. I mean, this nice thing about expeditions versus a lot of other, I mean, expeditions, you're doing stuff. So that is, I mean, I like content that like is stuff for you to actually do and not just, you know, stand there and wait. I mean, we're doing a little bit of waiting, but while we're waiting, we're defending and stuff. Lots of ammo, area secured. All right, I'll go talk to the whatever. Don't want to pay to play, pays for Fallout first. On 2 accounts! On 2 accounts. I actually did the math the other, well, a couple weeks ago on how much I've paid on in Fallout first. This game has cost me a lot of money. Let's just put it that way. It's just, is this the way, right? We go up here and talk to the person. Right here. I mean, in terms of like per hour, it's still cheap.
I'll admit.
When you count all of the thousands of hours I've been into it. It's still cheaper than a lot of other games.
We still have tracking signals, we can use them.
It's mandatory. Well, it depends. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would have Fallout first anyway, but I wouldn't have 2 of them. I would only have 1.
Work to do.
But because I make content, I have to have, I mean, if I have an account that I make videos on, I have to have Fallout first. It just becomes too difficult without it.
It'll keep us.
Or does it become easier with it? I don't know. Oh, there we go. I guess we have all the ingots. Good job, everybody. Don't remember those fanatic engineers existing before? No, they do exist. They are the tanky ones, though. The engineers are the tankiest ones.
The fanatics are keep.
All right, so it did that, and now we got to go inside. Oh, yes, this is different than... They got to wait for me. And if I crash, then they're stuck. Then they get kicked out of the instance, and yeah.
Maybe the day.
Never saw that armor. That's just Union power armor. Or maybe, I mean, the helmet, I guess, is a little different, but it's like Union power armor, I think. All right, so we have, what's the other, oh, supplies are that other hidden bonus thing, right?
You need to get your hands on our spies' dead drops before the fanatics dig them up.
Find the dead drop.
Tune into our signal and track them down.
All right, so at least we don't have to find the thingies. Oh, I hear it.
Hope those damn things don't find me. Huh? Getting a bad feeling.
Is this, oh, this is supplies, right? Well, I found the supplies. The optional thing, all right, there's that. So now we just have to do the dead drop. The dead drop is like a suitcase, right? Something like that. Oh. It's loud. I mean, it must be... Jeez, I don't remember. I know it's not behind a locked thing. It's like a briefcase that we're looking for, right? No? Alright, so it's this way. Is it under there? We'll grab it and move on to the next one. Get it! And we'll go to the next one. Good job. Alright, so we've got one more, right? One more thingamabob. Ah, okay, nope, dope. The floor is literally lava. Don't jump into the lava. Let's see. Want to go over this way? I think this one's up here. No. It's on the other side of the wall. Ooh, there's a fuel can. Oh, fuel! Can I grab this canister for later? Take that into a raid? Oh, I hear it. I heard it.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Dr. A, hello, hello. Who's cheating?
The fanatics are using the Foundry's
I heard the cheating word.
toxic chems to use in their weapons.
All right, now we're going to...
We need to sabotage those chems.
Oh, the coolant. All right, that's always fun.
Chuck in there to ruin their supply. I'm sure they have barrels of who knows what. Frick.
I forgot my way around here. Okay, this is... I used to know my way around this place. Used to, not anymore. Don't mind me. Coolant's like, right? Okay, we're... Oh, on the other side of the wall. These guys are pretty tanky. They don't hit super hard. Let's see. So we need... Let's do that one all the way at the end. What weapon? Aerial, that is a plasma cutter. I completed the Steel Rain or the Steel Dawn part of the Brotherhood quest line. And there's a sword. I'll show you the skin. It's pretty cool. I didn't even know it was a thing. It must have been... Did I get it? All right. This is a very unforgiving section. If you just throw that grenade, if you're just a little off, you can end up throwing the same grenade over and over again. Oh, we're at 4 out of 5. Where are we? Oh, that's all of them. All right. Let's...
You're a hero, pal. You bought us the time we need to regroup and live another day. Head on back to the
let's see. Where do we get out of
Don't let
here?
your guard down. Never let your guard down.
I'm not letting my guard down, but I don't really seem to need much guard. We gotta go kill a bunch of trogs.
What the hell is
Remember when I did this on the PTS when this was a brand new thing? And I didn't know about the trogs. Because I went through it solo the first time I did it, and I got to the end, it was like, holy hell, what is happening? I kept everyone alive, though. I did all right. V63 shock baton? No. It is the... hang on. It's this. It is the Independent Sword, is what it is. It's a skin. I think this was in the Atomic Shop recently. But that's what that is. All right, let's go kill us some trogs. Yeah, when was the last time we had a daily to kill trogs? That was probably the last time I came into the pit. If I didn't re-roll that, I had probably had a daily to do this. I'll wait till everyone gets here. I guess luckily all of the trogs don't spawn on the inside till I go in, which is nice. So if you've never done one of these, if you're the team leader, wait till your whole team is here. Make it easier to deal with all the trogs in there because they won't start spawning in until you go in. All right, so there we go. Now I'll run in and now you'll get the protect thing. Just something to keep in mind if you are the team leader. And you don't fail the expedition, right? Like, if everyone dies, it's just like a bonus that you don't get. Oh, is this the big trog? There we go. I think we got it. Completed. Yep, good job, everybody. Let's do the, give this guy his supplies back. Where is he? This is how you get the most rewards, right? Because if you don't do all this stuff, you get fewer legendaries. All right, so I did that and talked to Hex.
We were taken by surprise.
Eating good. Hello, hello. Asgul. Hello, hello.
I imagined.
No, I got it at the end. I got the
Incredible, really.
plasma cutter at the end of that other one. At the end of the quest.
Someday we'll have the mustard.
And I decided to roll, and I actually had legendary mods that I could attach to it that were actually good. It is aristocrats, faster swing speed, plus 3 intelligence. For all that leveling. Pretty later rivals. If you didn't know, double XP is still going. So if you still have levels you want to get, you have time to do it. All right. I assume everyone's good. You don't have anything you want to grab. Yes? E. Johnson, you and your team did that one so quickly. You think you got like 2 stamps out of this? Oh, okay. I've done this. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I could speak for me and Jeep and Bane. I'm assuming Mandy as well, but I've done this probably many hundreds of times. So I guarantee you the first time wasn't that quick. If you think that was quick, wait till you see us do a raid. Ooh, Tinker's overalls. That's a fun quest. That's a fun, you know what? I like that. That's a fun outfit. It doesn't really fit with his character, but I may do it anyway just because I like it. But yeah, that was the first one. I don't know about the rest of the team, but that's the first one of those I've done in a long... In fact, I haven't really done expeditions much, especially since raids came out. Been to the pit once? Now, the other one, if I do the other one is a struggle. I suck at the other one. Let's see. I want to make sure I go in the right building. Ashes to Fire. Oh, I don't like that one. Yeah, I always get lost too. 150 today, so legendary mods were bought. Oh, nice.
Serve and protect.
All right, what did I get? Anything good? Deathclaw Gauntlet. I got a Quad Fat Man, a Medic's Fat Man. What is up with these things? Well, I'm going to scrap these and hope I get some mods. Vampire Death Tambo with weapon speed. That's not one-handed, though. Vampire Machete. So I got 2 quads, 2 that, and whatever. Let's see here. Where are we at with events? All right, we got another event coming up shortly. Hopefully it's not Distinguished Guess. What is pepperoni roll? That's just carry weight, right? I should just eat that. Tinker's overalls. Pepperoni roll is in... Oh, and I got like so much ammo. So much ammo. That was one thing about the expeditions. If you go in... I mean, look at all this ammo that I got. Well, not that, but... Lots of random ammo just from doing... Just because I had melee. So pretty nice there. Don't think many people did like Ashes to... Yeah. I mean, well, from what I've heard, and I've never seen this play out, but from what I've heard, the people who say you can... The people who are really good at it can actually do that one faster than this one. I have never seen that happen, but I've heard that it can... I mean, it's one of those things I've heard about it. I've heard that it can happen, but I've never seen it happen. A lot more people would go back to doing expos if they added 4 stars, for sure. I don't know that that would ever happen. I mean, I would think eventually 4 stars will be more than just the raids. I can't imagine they'll keep them just to raids. I gotta think that the Purveyor at some point is gonna have 4 stars. So, and then when that, I mean, I hope that happens just, you know, selfishly, because then I'll do script videos. Because I would totally do a script video if it was, if I could get a 4-star, you know, a 4-star, I mean, if we had 4 stars, then it would be, there'd be a point to actually doing them. But we'll see. We'll see if that ever happens. Right now, raids are the only way, but yeah. Plus, Nuke is doing a... Oh, yeah, we might get a Nuke, too. Forgot about nukes. I could always... I did a Nuke. Have I done it? Have I launched a Nuke on this character? Do I even have... I don't think I even have key cards. I could get some. I have some unclaimed ones on the season board. Yeah, I've never even launched a Nuke on this character. I could totally do that. And I have slots. If I do that, I would just do... Yeah, I could put in, like, Master Infiltrator. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to put in this one. And there's no reason for me to have unused slots at this point, right? No reason at all. We'll see how it goes, though. Can do Ashes to Fire solo and you're not insanely good at this game? Really? And see, I just am terrible at the Ashes to Fire. Have nuclear key cards for 40,000 caps if you need any. Nice, nice. I need my caps because I'm using aristocrats. So I don't want to nerf my damage. ETC, more people would play if they weren't locked in raids. 3-star world drops are rare enough, minus. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Someone stole your nuke this morning? You just got there when you heard the horns? Oh, they shortcutted through, Angel. If you were running it legit and they shortcutted through, I mean, because you can go through it really quickly if you cheat. Free range. Ugh. If this is the one this is that one. Ugh. This free range is so painful now. But there's someone in a silo, so I'm gonna go do this. If there's someone in a silo, Ashes to Fire. I just don't know where stuff is. I have trouble navigating it, to be honest. I get turned around and I run into dead ends, and I've just never been able to make heads or tails of that. And part of it is just trying to figure out what to do. It'll, because it'll be like, you'll have to do this thing and then go talk to like the old woman or talk to this person, and I don't know where they are. So it's just a lack of, markers and whatever. So yeah, I mean, that's where I struggle. Oh, there it is. Like, where is this thing? I'm carrying too many things. Let's see here. Uber nuclear keycard delivery incoming. It's fine. I mean, like I said, I've got 5 on the season board I haven't claimed yet. You're too honest? Well, Angel, I mean, if you watch me, I always run them legit on the stream. Like, it doesn't take that long to run them legit. But a lot of people, they like nukes, but they hate silos, and so they just cut through them as quickly as they can. I wish these rustlers didn't blend in with the scenery so well. Try and do area loot. There we go. Don't like doing the other pit expedition solo. You have trouble navigating in that one and can't help the... Oh, okay. I mean, the union from the Trogs a little bit... I mean, that's definitely is wet. It forces you to kind of use... Because you have to use a weapon where you can actually deal with a lot of tanky enemies before they kill the other, your allies, I guess. So yeah, that one I think is more weapon dependent than the other. But finding my way around, I mean, I've done it a lot of times. I've never cared for Ashes to Fire. I don't like the atmosphere of it. I don't like the organ music. I find it very creepy, very disturbing. So yeah, like that event, but sometimes you want to whack the shepherd. Yeah, I like this event better when we didn't have the rustlers, because the cows just get aggressive and they'll attack the rustlers sometimes, and it just feels like this event was made a lot longer with that. At first I thought, oh cool, the rustlers, that adds a fun element, but no. I changed my mind, not cool. Country Boy Stevens, hello, hello. You definitely shortcut silos. I'm not saying I've never done it. But, knowing both ways, and then there's the mine thing, which I tried doing the mine thing. I could never get it to work. It's been a long time since I tried it. But I mean, running silos legit doesn't take that much time, especially if you have Master Infiltrator. And if you're in power armor with electric absorption, you don't have to even fight. You can just walk through and, yeah. So it can actually go really quickly. Do you prefer Azura's Star or the Black Star? What is the Black Star? Azura's Star is a, that's a soul gem, right? If I remember right. I mean, the answer is I don't have a preference. I don't usually use... I mean, isn't Azura's Star a soul gem, or is it something else? Or is it a weapon? That's terrible, right? I can't even remember what Azura's Star is. They're back there shooting at whatever. And the Black Star doesn't even ring a bell. Like, what is the Black Star? That doesn't even sound familiar to me. Like the look of Azura's Star. Everything's dying instantly. Not on my watch. Ace Vault Dweller. Can't wait for Minerva finish recon. I gotta admit, I don't understand. They're both refillable soul gem. Azura's captures all soul gem types. The Blackstar only captures black. Oh, okay, got you. I've never actually used them, Hermos. I mean, the Blackstar doesn't even ring a bell. I just usually buy soul gems or get them from. They're good from those the Guardians, the big in the Dwemer ruins, the Dwemer Guardians. You can often get black soul gem or grand soul gems from them. But yeah, I usually just buy buy filled soul gems from vendors. That's usually where all of my money goes in Skyrim. She had recon armor last week and again this week. Oh, okay. Prefer Zura's because you get a potential follower at the end of the quest. That's another one I haven't done. I mean, my follower in that one is usually, oh, we have a nuke. Ugh. We got that nuke. My follower that I usually use is Serana. It's Earl. Blackstar works only on humanoid enemies. Oh, okay. I've never been much of a soul trap person. I just use the, I just buy filled soul gems. That's kind of the way I do it. So Azura Star usually ends up in my, in my house somewhere in a box. But yeah, if I was gonna do, I mean, that is a playthrough style I've never done is, I mean, I've done, the only magic one I've done is destructive. I haven't done any other kind of magic. Any kind of like wizard type magic characters. Jake, hello. Love Serana, she's your BFF. I do too. She's my #1 follower. Most other followers are, I mean, they're okay, but. Have I played Skyrim as a vampire? I never have. I don't do the vampire thing, and even the werewolf thing, I usually end up getting cured. So, yeah. I mean, I try, yeah. So I don't usually do that. But I've never tried the vampire thing. Usually get mage followers because they're powerful. Yeah. Well, I mean, Serana, I mean, she does magic. She's a good follower, and she's one of those ones that doesn't die. Which is nice, because some followers can die. I've lost lots of followers, actually. Sometimes to friendly fire. Minerva has a Crusader pistol coming soon. Well, didn't she just have it? I lose track, and I should check her more often. Is she there today? She's not there today, is she? I don't remember seeing anything posted anywhere. Summoner is fun once you get the skills high enough, and I've never done that. Hey, Brian. Other than human, Mammoth is the only grand soul? Is it? Oh, okay. You have a thing for red guards and dark elves? When I play, I do dark elf. I either do dark elf or wood elf. Horses? I don't use horses. It's one of those things where fast travel's a thing, and I just don't get, other than horses will let you go over more terrain, but just never really used horses. I don't know, Ariel. Well, we're waiting for Nuke. Let's look it up.
Interfere with resource.
I don't know what her schedule is. In 3 days? Well, let's see what she'll have. She will have sale number 8, which must be number 8, which is probably 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. All right. So so it's gonna be a big sale. So she'll have Gauss minigun. She'll have Thorn armor. Warg. Let's see here. Plasma cutter. Gauss shotgun. Not the Crusader. Yeah, she won't have the Crusader pistol. And she'll be at... Yeah, she'll be at the White Spring starting on Wednesday. Killed Lydia and couldn't figure out where she went. Oh, yeah, I've killed...
Today's security status.
I've killed Lydia before. Am I not into Kingdom Come 2? I haven't played it. I don't own it. It sounds cool, but I mean, probably I'll wait for a sale because it doesn't sound like the replay value is much. Sounds like if you go through it once and you're pretty complete, there's not a lot of reason to play it again. So for me, $60 is a lot to pay for a game that I'm going to maybe play once. Playing as Thor. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. Oh, the 3rd of March for the Crusader? Cool. Plasma Cutter is good. Especially when it looks like a sword. It's even better. Crusader pistol, though, I'm a fan. Hard lesson you learn buying Yeah. I mean, to be fair on Starfield, yes, I paid, what, $100 because I pre-ordered it. I got about 200 hours into it, so, I mean, still, that's not super cheap, but could have been worse. I could have played it for an hour. Plus, I still own... There's Shattered Space, there's whatever updates have come. I mean, I haven't played it since... It was December of 2022? No, 2023. Yeah, 2023. So it's been over a year since the last time I played it. So I haven't done the buggy, I haven't done... Yeah, anything that's been added in the last year at all. With Red Guard. Stealth daggers. Nice. Hoping to get the BOS recon armor cheaper. Yep. Hey, sweetie, welcome, welcome. Faroe Island. Oh, cool. I've heard of Faroe Island. I don't know where it is, but I've heard of it. He's a Nuka-Cola dealer. Did you get a lot of levels during Double XP Bane? It's funny, every time Double XP comes around, it's like, oh, now's the time to grind XYZ character. It always hits at a time when I don't feel like playing at all. The helmet and the chest. Well, the chest is useful. I mean, the helmet is aesthetic, and I guess it works as a gas mask. Are we there yet? Dragonborn build from the promos? I don't know that one. That's close to England. All right. Oh, you weren't playing this weekend. All right. Well, and I obviously I don't know that because I wasn't playing much either. Where is Plan Combat BOS? You can, the one place I know you can get it, I don't know, there may be others, is right here. The Grafton Station, he sells it. It's like 100 or 200 caps. It's super cheap. But I know you can get it from Grafton Station. That's usually where I go. It's where Egyptian kings retired. Oh, jeez. That's terrible. Boo. That's... Oh, wow. I mean, you maybe can get it with White Frank. I always get it here, Grafton Station. That's where I know you can get it. Still missing 3-star mods? Me? Yes, my main character is missing 7 3-star mods. I know, I'm missing 2 1-star, 1 2-star, and 7 3-star. Dontrate was 3 levels below you. He is now 300 levels up. Oh, wow. Where the stuff the character wears in the trailers? Iron boots, gauntlets, and I don't even remember the trailers. It's been so long. Yeah, I mean, that's like the gear you get at the very beginning, right? You can go through the, go through that first area when you're escaping Helgen and get all that gear. Skyforged steel sword. Oh, okay. I mean, in terms of like looks, I like the, I love the Blades armor. I think the Blades armor looks really cool. But I usually play characters that are stealth characters and wear light armor. So, and that's heavy armor. So I never end up wearing it. Person's name like comes and goes. I don't understand how that is. All right, here we go. Down into the depths to fight a multi-headed creature. I got my sword. Can play Skyrim without using potions or food to heal. Use resurrection spells. Yeah. Resurrection is a much faster way to spell. Yeah. I'm like swinging my sword and I'm not hitting anything. And I can't see at all. So It's like you really got to be dedicated to play melee. Because everything is kind of stacked against you as far as events go, and so I'll just go around whacking Wendigos. Help from some guy farming the snake. I actually have a character that's got the snake ready to go because I was on a team the other day. Not a very good team, but it was still fun. But so one guy died. We were fighting the snake. Guy died, and he left. Like he didn't wait for the fight to finish. He just left the team. And then another guy left the team, and so it was just two of us. And neither one of us were really doing enough damage to actually take the snake out. So yeah, eventually it just was like, okay, let's just walk away. So I actually do have a character, not this one, but actually I do have a character that's checkpointed at the snake. And I was gonna do it last night during Mr. 3 stream, and then, you know how that went. Or maybe you don't. Auto axe that. Oh, okay. Went up 1,100 1,100 levels is a lot. I just can't do that grind. I wouldn't want to do the snake fight over and over again. It's just, yeah. I like doing the whole raid. In fact, if I was gonna farm a level, it'd be level 2. I would just run for fuel all day. That's for me, that's the funnest part. Because it doesn't get cheesed. The only way that finishes super quick is if people cheat, which I did see happen once. Hopefully not for a while. We just had a bunch of players get banned. Oh, jeez. All right. These explosives are great. Make a necromancer with a soul trap. I've never done soul trap. I mean, I know what it is, but like I say, I always buy my soul gems fully filled. He's a whacking and smacking. Yeah, that's right. Whacking and smacking. Good source of crafting materials I don't need, but that's okay. Whatever character I transfer this to will use them. Oh, wow. Yep, there's Earl. I didn't put him up there. When I fought him, he was all the way over here. Guess I could... Why did it put the... It's like it doesn't want to switch to a pistol that I actually have been using. It switches to another... Going to mug me for all those screws? Yeah, a lot of my characters end up with junk just because of this one. Not this one, but whatever stream character I'm using. Because that's what I do with all of the stuff. Rare outfits or whatever else. I think that was it. Oh, Bane came in, he asked him a question. Increase your conjuration skill, you can get a perk that gives bound weapon soul trap. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've tried the bound weapon thing. I just am too much into my custom weapons with enchanting and stuff. And for me, bound weapons just aren't. I mean, I know they could be really good. They're just not interesting to me. And if I'm going to use a character that does a lot of magic, then I'm just going to use magic, you know, as an attack rather than a... I mean, I guess bound weapons are magic, but... Yeah, I've tried using them. It didn't click. That was the original plan, Aereo, but I changed gears with it. I decided last week that I was going to end the run with Steel Dawn, what I did today. Because this is just not going to be good for a ghoul character. Because I'm not going to have anything to do. That was the biggest thing. It was like, okay, once I become ghoul, I don't know why I'm looting this. Once I become the ghoul, then what? I don't have any quests left. So then it's just like, oh, I become a ghoul and then I'm a ghoul. So I'd rather do it with a brand new character when the ghoul update hits, and then that way I can see what it's like doing the quest as a ghoul, because I know there are some obstacles as far as that goes. Vulcan helmet still hasn't dropped. Apparently that's rare. It's just one of those things. Everybody has that one thing that takes them forever to drop. For me, it was the jetpack. That was the mod I was waiting on, or the mod plan I was waiting on forever. I got the helmet early and often, but I know a lot of people, like when I did the video on the Vulcan armor, that was the #1 comment that I got was people who hadn't gotten the helmet yet. Making a new guy. Oh, nice. Heard the same thing about turning ghoul. Thought you're going to create a new character for the ghoul and keep this character? Oh, no, no. No, because it'll take this slot. Yeah, I don't ever keep the stream characters because I don't have room. I can't. I'll need the character that this slot is occupying. I mean, I need the slot this character is occupying to make a new one. So what I'll do is I'll create a new one, rank them up to level 50, and I'll do that between now and when the season starts. And I won't do any quests. I'll just hop in and like do events and stuff probably. And get the character. I'll do a level 20 start, get him up to level 50, and then it'll basically be a fresh level 50 character. Ooh, laser gun, hot rod, flames, paint. Ooh, that's a good one. Is that a tradable plan? Because that might be one I want to trade to another. I'm gonna see if that's tradable. That'll be one I want to trade to another character. Are they fighting? I think they're fighting. Vanguard's Union with lockpicking. Nope. So how has 76 not been playing for a while? Any new stuff? Well, there was the raids. Nothing since the raids. We haven't had any updates. Still need the cauterizer plan on your second guy. Oh, okay. Someone's in Bravo. All right. Ban for what? You mean the ban wave that happened recently, or Sweetie? I think that was just a typo. Waiting for Vajna. Well, that's tomorrow. As far as the ban wave that we just got, I don't, hang on. Perfect bubblegum is what I forgot. Oh, and pemmican probably too. But I know we just got a ban wave. I don't know exactly what for. I don't usually dig too deeply in that. I'm assuming for cheating of some form. Floating camps, yeah. No, I think there was some software that people were paying money to use that was just, you know, doing shady stuff. You have created this character and you're playing to do revolvers and deleting another character you tested with. Oh, nice. All right. Oops. I did the wrong thing. Hang on, we'll do this again. That's what I meant to do, is photo mode. Do a little view of the band. And I need to blow my nose. Ario, it depends on what kind of playstyle you're gonna do. I mean, for the most part, it doesn't matter. If you're gonna do pistols, then I would probably either do the pistol character, or I don't remember what they look like. Probably the pistol character, because it's either gonna be pistol or VAT specialist, but I think the pistol one is probably a little better. Plus, that gives you the plan for the Western revolver, which is nice. So yeah, if you're gonna do that, if otherwise the baseball bat, if you're gonna go the feral route with melee. Shotgun or pistol. Yeah, shotgun's a good one too, but if you're gonna do a pistol character, then I would just go with the gunslinger start. There's the robot head. Speaking of the robot head. The camera speed here is a little too slow. That's a little better. Got a skeleton in the corner. Cowboy with a guitar. Know about the raid? You're thinking of trying one again and you're back. They look fun. They are fun. Love the guy in the bathrobe. Too funny. Bathrobe and the Saltron helmet. That's what that is, right? Is that the Assaultron helmet? I think it is. We got a squirt gun and we got a guitar, sword. Gotta say, the assortment of weapons in this game, like if you're coming in fresh, assortment of weapons in this game is, there's a lot. It just doesn't feel like it after you've been playing for a while. Shotgun seems best for the perk points you get 26. Well, they're kind of all that way. They all give you the same number of perk points. But in terms of play style, you know, like if you're wanting to play shotguns or if you want, there you go, you're on TV. I can't wave back, but I'm waving back in my head. If you're planning to play the play style of the build, you know, of the start, Shotgunner I think is probably the best one. Plus you get the pump action shotgun plan, which is a random weapon spawn or a weapon plan spawn. So it's good just for that. I did count them up at one point, although it could have changed because I know we've had some perk adjustments, but originally, because I did count them up, I actually did a video on it. On that very topic. Why the level 20 start was optimal because of the extra perks that you get. Who was what? Not on this character, John, no. I mean, on this character, no. We're only, yeah, I've got 2 points, I've got 4 with 2, and then these tries put on today. So yeah, they're definitely not all maxed out. All right, let's go to a thing. Oh, someone's launched a nuke. Wonder where this one's going. On my main, oh yes. On my main a long time ago. My main character has all the maxed out cards, plus I've got, I think I have a total of like 10, either 10 or 11 that are maxed out. And enough points to max out a bunch of others. Blood pack, feeding chute. No, I don't need that. I'm tired of looking at that. I'm just going to drop it. And the scout letter. Let's just drop all of these things. Let's see here. Anything that's, oh, that was, let's see. We don't want that. Sheepsquatch, oh, Sheepsquatch Club. That's a good one too. Feeding chute and scout letter. I want to know if I can, am I right here? I'm going to see if I could drop these. Can I drop this? Nope, I can't drop. Nope, never mind. Let's see, but Sheepsquatch Club is tradable, so we'll transfer that because that's a good plan to have. I'm gonna put the hot rod paint on it though. Have a real hard time picking legendary. Yeah, I get that. I remember when they were new, when legendary perks first came to the game. I had there we go, hot rod flames. That's the best paint. I had a hard time too because nobody knew anything about them, and you kind of end up, the longer you play, the more you kind of just gravitate towards specials. To be honest, and I think that's going to become more and more true as the perk cards get more balanced in terms of distribution, which is, you know, the good stuff. And I think that's what's going to happen is it's just going to be better just to have all specials. And Necrosis, welcome. Oh, was that? I don't know who that was waving. Oh, it was Dr. Hate. Oh, okay. People do it, yeah, got a piece of, little ice chip on my microphone. You play all specials already? Well, I don't, I always have, I mean, it depends. I don't do the same thing on every character. But my main is basically, I think I've taken one for the team and, besides the specials, I think I've taken one for the team, a Master Infiltrator, and, oh, I have Electric Absorption as well. I mean, if I'm playing Heavy Gunner, I always run that. It's just so good. But as far as, yeah, I don't know. I may get there because I'm starting to, because I do a lot of stuff solo, right? So taking one for the team isn't super useful solo. Going again, iPhone almost dead. All right, have a good one. You want attention. Everybody does. Hey, Dynasty, welcome. 5 special plus either taking one for the team or follow through is the way to go for you. And for me, it depends on my characters. Like, because I don't necessarily do... Yeah, I don't do the same thing on every character. And my main has enough extra perk coins that it's, you know, I can swap out. You know, hopefully they get rid of the cost. I think they will eventually get rid of the cost to swap them out. Because they've talked about making them part of loadouts, which would be great. Right? If you have like a heavy gunner loadout and then you have a melee loadout, you obviously don't necessarily want the same, you know, the same legendary perks. So if we could have the, you know, the legendary perk be part of the loadout, that'd be great. 5 specials plus a flex spots. Yeah. I haven't done 5. I think the most I have on any character is 4. 4 specials. I like the look of this sword. This sword's pretty cool. This is going to be my new favorite skin for the plasma cutter, I think. I'm not seeing any numbers. Oh, they're behind the Vault Boy. As apparently quest completed. That's actually pretty good hitting for 2,000, not 13. Wow, that's some good damage. But when the thing is, when you're fighting a boss is about the only time you really need taking one for the team or follow through. And follow through for the most part, I mean, you can't sneak in a lot of events. So in a lot of situations, it just isn't very useful. And stuff just dies so quickly that you really don't even need the bonuses that you get from that stuff. So yeah, I'm getting more and more in favor of just going all for specials. And Master Infiltrator. That was a quick one. And there is a, yeah. What's it? A Mega Sloth? Medic's rolling pin. There we go. I can heal things with that. If I wanted to. Stalker's minigun. Sure. Super awesome. Super awesome combo. Did an event pop up or was that? No. All right. The last event we did was the other one. I want to go over. Did we get in the? Let's see. Got to go over here and check the Grove. Just in case. Tomorrow. Yes, Necrosis. Vault 63 Riot Control outfit with a glowing robot mask. That was my favorite mask from Foshnot. The last time around. In fact, it's my favorite mask. Well, I don't know. I like the death. Oh, I'm hearing. Oh, that's super mutants. Oh, we're not in the radioactive zone anyway. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, gulpers and okay, never mind. I was just gonna look for an Earl, but there's no Earl. All right, let's see where we're at here. So, I think could do a raid. I mean, I want to do a raid today. Haven't done a raid in a few days. I'm sure my team is up for it. Want a pig mask so bad. Favorite mask from Foshnot is the own mask. Oh, the owl mask. I'm assuming that means owl. Forest Earl doesn't spawn immediately. Check again later. Fine. Forest Earl is not available right now. If you'll stay on the line, I think that's Dr. Hate's camp. Yep, he has a camp there. Let's see, let's check my, let's see, I've got that. Drop these things. Oh, I got a Stalker's mod. That's awesome. That's 3 legendary module, or no, 6 legendary modules. They did increase that. Yeah, they actually did increase the module return from scrapping. So it's 20% of the craft value. So it's 6 modules for a 1-star, 12, yeah, 6, 12. Is that right? 6, 12, no. Because it's 15, 30. No, it's 3, 6. Yeah, 3, 6, 12, 24. Jeez. I can't do math today. All right, so I was gonna check my food buffs before I run in here. And that'll get me through the first part. All right, here we go. In we go. Do a raid. The last raid for this character before they retire, before they ride off into the sunset. Yeah, I don't think well, I can't say I'll never have a character this long again, but yeah, I'll do the raid team. Got to get that that duration, that weapon durability. It's important depending on what you're doing. Who might remember? Me? Somebody?
This is an automated message. Evacuation.
I remember things once in a while. Yeah, and just a note for people that watch my videos. For people that leave the comments, you missed such and such, you missed such and such. Just because I didn't mention something in a video doesn't mean I don't know it. It just meant generally meant I thought it wasn't relevant. But yeah, people think that. If I don't mention something in a video, it means I didn't know it. Which is kind of funny. Because that's usually not what it means. Unless the video is like, you know, 100% everything about such and such. And if I don't mention a thing, then yes, I missed it. But yeah. Miss doing Ashes to Fire. Yes, I missed doing Ashes to Fire on purpose. No, there was a comment. The last one was there was a comment in the Crusader pistol video saying I missed the change to Mr. Sandman. I didn't miss the change. I just only have 15 points in agility. I can't fit it. There was just no room for it. So, like, that doesn't mean I missed it. That means agility just doesn't have enough points for me. No, but yes. I mean, it's not that I know everything, but yeah, just because I don't mention something doesn't mean I don't know it. That's the message there. That's an assumption when you say I missed something. You're just assuming a thing that's not in evidence. All that you know for sure is I didn't mention a thing. Neurological warfare, which is that? Oh, the riot control outfit, yeah. Yeah, you can get, I think you can get both the plan and the outfit, right? Like you can get the outfit, or is it just the plan? I don't remember. I think they will allow us to go above 15 hours. I don't think so, Aereo. I mean, that was, I will say, one of the disappointing things about when legendary perks showed up was that it wouldn't allow you to go over, like it wouldn't allow you to allocate more points. I think the robot's getting deleted. Easy peasy. Yeah, it is tradable.
Warning, energy usage critical.
Yeah, if you're on PC, Louise, now that you're on PC, you should play. Join in the fun.
Take shelter.
But yeah, I do think that's a tradable thing. You blinked. Yeah, that'll happen. I mean, it does so much damage that a blink. Stalker's Fat Man, sure. Ooh, and I unlocked Endurance, 3-star Endurance. I think that's one I'm missing on my main, actually, is the 3-star Endurance. I don't think I've learned that. Let's see here, Stim Pack. Bye, Ian06. Yeah, nice knowing you for sure. Yes. Yeah, people have made quick work of that. Now it will be, because if you remember, you've seen I did a member video on the Gatling Plasma. Once you put Furious and some of the other Gunslinger pistol perks, you can actually solo that pretty easily without having to go into the bunker, into the blast doors. Need to find friends on PC? Yeah, absolutely. Add me. Add me for sure. All right, I think we're good to go here. My favorite part. Watch me just die right away.
Please add fuel.
This one didn't spawn. I didn't take it. It just didn't spawn. Must be way back there. I think with 2 defenders, the drill should last nice and a long time. No, you're right there. All right. No, run away, run away. I just think this is fun. This whole cat and mouse thing with the... It's so fun because no matter how strong your, how hard you can hit, it doesn't matter. You still get one tapped. And you're doing stuff. This level though for me is like the worst. Like this is the worst level to die on because it's really frustrating watching other people. Dale, welcome, welcome. Loadberry, all right, that's a good one to. That's a good one to be going while we're hanging out in here. There's a monster back there. I don't think it went Mandy's way. Oh, just a regular one. I wish the regular ones were prohibited from coming in the tunnels. Just, give me the whole... The worst thing is, bone worms. Let's see, that's extra limb damage. That's not gonna matter. Alright. Well, there's one back here. I wonder if Mandy got it before she died, because if she died with it... Wow, okay. If she died with it, then, I want to go this way. Then it's no longer obtainable by me. There's that one. All right. Sounds like it's right there. We're getting close. Oh, I hear one right. Oh. Well, all right, let's see how that goes. I don't feel like I'm doing a very collecty thing here. Ah, okay. Huh. That one seems like he went to all kinds of lengths to come at me. Good job, Bane. I don't feel like I've collected very many fuel canisters this time around. 2 more. All right, so that one over here never spawned. Oh, there's, well, okay. Well, if there's 2 of them, ah, shit. Okay, let's approach this from a different way. That's a lot of wool miners in one spot. Let's see. Do we have the easy one out there? I don't know. Ah, okay. It's like there are 20 mole miners in here. Oh, he got it already. All right, good job, Bane. Jeez. What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's see here.
Warning.
I don't want to go back too far. Let's see. I gotta go back to where Dale popped in. There's Dale. All right. Oh, Fearless Blue. Hello, hello. What do I think of stage 2 now? It's my favorite stage, Blue. I mean, I've changed. My opinion on it has changed 100%. I used to hate it, but it's my favorite stage. Let's see. Type in social menu. Chicken instead of pizza. Happy Monday. All right, I think I'm there. Drill event equals Pac-Man. Yeah, kind of. I was never a big Pac-Man fan. It wasn't something I was not good at Pac-Man. I liked Miss Pac-Man better, but I wasn't good at that either. But yeah, this is by far my favorite part of the raid. If I'm on a team and the team leader decides to skip this section, I leave the team. Because I've actually had that happen where the team leader decides to, you know, go through and skip to wherever. I'm done. It's like, no. Because this is the only part that people can't like power through. Let's dump the stim packs and let's scrap the things. Why did it change? Just doing it, honestly. Originally, I found it very frustrating, and the other parts were challenging enough, but as the other parts got easier and easier, this was the only, I mean, it was just doing it. I mean, it was an acquired thing, like just doing it. I just got to a point where I enjoyed it after doing it more. That's basically what it was, just enjoyment by doing. Okay, so he's pushing that. Let's see, what am I using? Probably this. I'll get this one up here. You like the crystal room? You know, the crystal room I would like better if, the crystal room I would like better if a lag. I mean, lag is an issue for me in that room, and so a lot of times I'll just, if I die, it's because of that. It's, well, most of the time, it's because of rubber banding. Sometimes it's because I'm not paying attention, but yeah, usually the lag on that makes that room very hard for me to do. If it wasn't for lag, I would like that room a lot too. Neo 1100, yes, thank you for subscribing. Tim, I just think it's fun. It's like this cat and mouse game. I don't know. Plus, you can kind of get into a groove, and it's never the same, right? I mean, you saw that time, right? I run into a corridor, and there's 3 mole miners right there, and the other times I'll do that, and I won't see any mole miners the whole time I'm doing it just because. So that's another reason I like it. It's not a 30-second level. Dude Nuke is dropping all the nukes? Yeah, I'm guessing. Well, and I'm not seeing a thing on the map, so yeah. So this must be the neurological warfare.
Command center compromised.
So I'll just be on,
Pursuing emergency security protocol. Stand by.
This section could actually be fun. I mean, right now it's kind of routine because we've got, you know, the bots aren't gonna... We'll be okay, and you got some with an auto axe, but this one can actually be fun when no one's super powerful, and you end up with just chaos. And sometimes what happens if you've ever come in here and all the, that one's gonna thing. All of the, oh no, he got him already. All of the bots are already out of their cage. That makes for kind of a messy start. Never guard the generator, yeah. I've seen that where people, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't have a clue on the generators. They don't realize it'll go to the same generator over and over again. Or they'll come to where you are. Like if you're defending one generator and then they come to where you are, it's like, don't do that. Like we don't need that many people at a generator, right? Like it doesn't take 3 people. And then meanwhile, the other one's going down. Did I drop the stim packs? I think I did. Maybe. Or maybe I didn't. All right. Yeah, normally I just hop up high on this one. I let other people take it, but I don't want to do that while I'm streaming. So more than likely I end up dead here. Plus this weapon, it needs to have a splitter on it to be able to do the crystals. I can't really pop them super quick.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated. Lockdown will persist until hostile presence is removed.
For me, it's kind of all I could do to stay. See, my problem is I can't pop them quick enough. Wow, okay. Ah! Plus, the mole miner sometimes has a really long reach. Yeah, the best thing I found for popping, I mean, the flamer works really good. Like, Holy Fire works really well, but... that was weird. It was like I got hit. It's like I'm trying to tempt it so people can do that one. Come on. Okay, I have no idea where he's going now. Going to get off to charge your phone. All right, Hermos. Have fun charging your phone. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. All right. Mandy's messing up the pathing. All right, I'll show anyone who doesn't know. I'll show you the way to hide. So if you want to stay out of the action while your teammates are doing something, a lot of people know this, but so if you want to stay out of the path, you know, not mess up the pathing because your teammates are on this, if you stand up here, that can mess up the pathing. So what you want to do is you want to go up here, hit the jetpack, and press in. And then if you hide up here, it doesn't affect the pathing. It doesn't mess them up. So that's what you could do if you want to stay out of the way. Basically, is hit it. And it doesn't work if you jump. Like, marsupial is not enough to stick you up there. You need to actually have to have a jetpack, which is, well, okay. Okay, apparently I'm over too far away. Ultra Genetic has those Stretch Armstrong. Yes. Yeah, and sometimes it's just, I mean, obviously it's lag. You're not really where you think you are. Okay, this one's close to being dead. We got one more should be enough, I think, on this guy, right? Or two. Ah, okay, that was weird. Sometimes that'll happen to you. You get this weird lag thing where it turns you. Is that everything? All right, let's go. Yeah, but lag in this room, I mean, I like it. I like the whole idea of it. This was another one that I always found really frustrating. But I never minded it a ton. It's just the lag can make it really challenging. Just be bait, yeah. Well, that's what I do. I mean, okay, come on. That's often what I will do is actually just be bait. And let a teammate, I mean, it depends on who I'm playing with. But typically, if I have like 3 teammates that are all over it, you know, if they're just on top of it and they know what they're doing, a 4th person is just gonna make it slower, so I just will go up and hide. And conversely, if I have a bunch of teammates that go up and hide, I'll just do it, so. Whatever, I just kind of look at whatever the situation is, what the teammates are doing, and then I just kind of react and try and just do, I try to do what's needed is kind of my goal for this level. Come on. Probably is enough. Yes, there we go. Ah, okay. I'm taking poison, don't. That reward screen kind of bugs me. It comes up when you're taking poison. There we go. Let's see here. Friend request. Who is this? Unlife. Is that someone in the chat? I don't know who that is. If it's someone in the chat, let me know. Crystals suck. Always out of range. Ah. We're almost there. Almost got a dead snake. Ooh, assassins with whatever. Movement speed increase. That's not a very good effect. Unless the movement speed was uncapped, and I think it's actually capped because of the engine. I don't think it actually can handle more speed than what it's getting. All right, time to take my flaming whatever. My hot rod flame laser gun. Repair it up. All right. Time for me to contribute a small percentage of the actual damage that's being done. So now we're down to 69%. So fewer and fewer people are interested in Fallout 4. I bet if I had that as Skyrim, it would even be less. But I've been in kind of a Fallout 4 mood lately, so yeah. That's what I've been doing. Another friend request. All right. People have to say who they are, though. If someone says, hey, I'm that person, then I take the request, but if nobody responds when I say, is this someone in the chat, then I just ignore them. Because you never know, it could be someone doing it by accident. We're gonna lose some island. Fortunately, the laser gun doesn't. No news on Skyrim 6? Not that I know of. The last update we got on Skyrim was, what? on Elder Scrolls 6 was 2018 when they showed us that trailer. It's been almost 7 years since we got that trailer. Teaser trailer. I'm sure the next time we hear about it, it'll be like 6 months out from release or less. Whoever's doing damage, good job. We got a tail. I'm too busy stimming. I'm trying. Oh well. I know. Ah! The island is Is it dead? No, it's not. Oh, it's deep. Oh, where's my ammo? There we go. I don't feel like I contributed much to that fight. You're that person? Kona Ihuke. Thank you for subscribing. Which person are you, Jester? Level 221, wow. Hey, that was the picture that I used for the thumbnail for the Valentine's stream. All right, we've got, oh, that's you, okay. Obviously, that's an easy one to figure out. But yeah, unlife, if you're unlife, yep, gotcha. If you're unlife, if someone is unlife, speak up. Or forever hold your peace. All right, let's turn this back to casual. Is that event, I'm assuming that event's long over, right? I mean, when was that nuke launch? 10 minutes ago? 15 minutes ago? Ski sword. Oh, I know what I could do. I've got that key card because I did that quest last time and I could do I'll do encrypted. That's what I'll do. Surprised we haven't got one of those yet. We'll do that. What time? We can get that done in time for the next event. I mean, I did that quest. I might as well use my plus I bought another key card because I didn't know. It was so dumb too. I bought the key card and really all I had to do was just go to a crafting bench to see if I could craft it. That would have told me whether I could, I mean, that's not on this. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's not this. That was my other character. Jeez, I'm so dumb. I'll go buy a key card. How about that? Because I don't think I have one. I'll go buy a key card since I have lots of caps. I forgot I played a different character last time. Quest items. Yeah, okay. I'll go buy a key card. I shall return. I'll be right back. I mean, I'll be here, but the character will be right back to there. That's what I meant. In fact, I have so many caps, I'm not even going to try and use hard bargain or anything else. Because I have nothing to save the caps for. Usually what I do when I'm getting rid of a character, though, is I spend all the caps on bulk scrap, and then dump that off on another character. Okay, miscellaneous. 2,300 caps, yep. That's actually pretty good. I was almost at the limit. Yeah, usually we get one of these long before now. And I never think about them. But you should. It's 5 legendary, although legendary modules are becoming so cheap. I remember when everyone's complaining about the increased cost from the purveyor of buying legendary modules, and it's just like the game, especially with the next update, game is going to be showering legendary modules on us. And I'll do this now. Even if it's another event, this always goes really quickly. I'm just gonna do the recall now. Oh, I'm like, an event came up. Yeah, it's this one. It's this event. This event came up. All right, I got my sword. I'm ready. Ready to stab some things. Are you going to do a character for a ghoul or just going to use you? I'm gonna create a character, a stream character for the ghoul. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do any of my regular characters. Originally, I was planning to do my pistol character as a ghoul. And I like that outfit. That's a cool combination. Very robotic. Originally, I was planning to convert my pistol character to a ghoul, but I don't know if I want to be honest. I mean, I'll do it as a stream character, and then I'll decide at that point. That'll tell me if I want to deal with the whole ghoul thing. I mean, you can revert back, because the way it's going to work is, you know, there's a quest to become a ghoul, and then you can actually revert back to human for free. And then if you want a ghoul again, then there'll be some cost associated with that. It's an unknown cost at this point. But after you know, becoming ghoul and then going back to human, it'll cost you if you want to just do it again, which I don't really think I would want to switch back and forth a bunch, but maybe people might want to do that. I don't know. Do we have them all? Which one do we have? We got this one over here. Oh, someone's got that one too. All right. Maybe? Oh, nobody got it. Okay. I don't know if I'm the, yes, I am the... Oh, that's so bright. That's so bright. So quick, yeah, it dies so quickly. I can still hear my footsteps though, so that's good. Richie, oh Richie. You're the Unlife, is that you? I appreciate that, thank you very much. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Invite to team. There we go. That's so dumb. It's like if you have a friend request, that should be like the top thing that pops up. Best Picard, yeah, make it so, engage, exactly. Eviction popped up. All right, here we go. See, that's why we didn't dawdle. Big pile of legendaries. I'm out here, explore the abandoned facility. Let's get rid of that. Let's just clear that out. No more raids. That was the last one for this character.
Please help. My name is Kenneth Dean.
We have like a minute. Actually, I'll go down here. I'll go down here and camp in front of it. I'm gonna start repairing when it gets under a minute.
The mutants have left.
Oh, actually.
Hurry. Destroy the meat bags when we get here. That should drive them away. They come back.
Have they made it easier to take over Pylon nowadays? It kind of feels like it. I mean, the drain didn't really seem all that bad, although it's kind of hard to tell because the robot dies so quickly, so it's, you know, not one there. Not one there. Oh, 6 out of 6. There we go. It doesn't feel like the drain is as bad, Ario. I will say that. It used to feel like the drain was really... Why can't my character... Okay, what's going on? It's like my character couldn't turn. God damn it. It's like I get stuck in this aiming and... Okay. Hope he zoomed out that much. It was weird. Yeah, the camera was stuck. The character was not able to move. That was weird. That's never happened before. Usually everything is flawless. Pylon drain is higher than it used to be. It's 2 instead of 1. Is it? It doesn't feel higher, but I'll take your word for it. Like I said, usually the event is over so quickly that it's hard to notice. Server lag and delay. Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely server lag is worse than it used to be. So... I mean, server lag used to be one of those things that was rare. Like once in a while it'd happen and be like, oh, you know, like you'd spawn into an event and you couldn't see the Scorch Beast Queen because of lag. And now it seems like server lag is the rule rather than the exception, at least on PC. I would love it if one of these days we got an update to performance, either, I don't know if it's a game optimization thing or if maybe just it's a hardware side where they need to move to a different provider for the servers, something. But yeah, server lag is a real, it's a real issue. I mean, like I said, it used to be rare and now it's, it used to be an uncommon thing. I don't want to say rare. It used to be less common and now it's just kind of that way most of the time. I even encountered it on private servers. I mean, it's crazy. I'll create a private server to record a video, and I'll notice when I'm editing, I'm like, that Mirelurk Queen wasn't taking any damage. That's why it took so long to kill. It's like you're seeing damage numbers pop up, and then I'm seeing the health bar not move, which I don't necessarily notice, you know, like if I'm recording. Okay. Things are getting one shot. Yeah, exactly. It used to be it's really noticeable on private servers. I mean, it's not always. I mean, most of the time on a private server, it's fine, but it's pretty common. And it just, yeah, it is what it is. One thing I will say, you get used to it, and then you play a single player game, an offline game, go to Fallout 4 or something, and you're like, oh, okay. Everything is a lot more immediate when you, like, if you interact with an item. That's the thing that you get used to, like I push a button or I pick up a thing and there's that slight delay, right, when you're playing this game. And you go to Fallout 4 and you click, 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 and everything is just instant, instant, instant. It's like I've been conditioned. The lag has conditioned me. I'm used to it. And we all felt the delay, yes. Bazark Maniac. Look at, I'm doing minus. I just hit him for like minus 11. No wonder I can't kill him. I'm doing negative damage. That's not good. Minus damage. Oh, that's a player. I wonder if he's legendary. Can I kill him? Is he legendary? Can I loot him? Yeah, not much to do. Full server. I mean, that's what I'll say. That expedition we did was more fun than this. Even though this is bright and sunny and whatever, it's like I was doing stuff during the expedition, and here, yeah, if I get one hit on a thing, I'm doing well. Mostly I'm just standing here for like a minute, waiting for the next wave. So, yeah. There we go. I actually got a hit in. Only took me way more shots. All right, sword for you. Oh, and I froze him too. That was cool. I do like the cryo on this. And then we wait again for another minute. Why would you heal him? I don't know. Friendly fire, I guess. I don't know. I'm just that kind of person. I like take pity on my enemies and I heal them. I don't know. From what I've heard, it only happens with energy guns. Sword skin is called Independent Sword. I think it was in the Atomic Shop. I think it's a pretty recent one. I think that's what it comes from. I'm not positive. But it's the kind of thing I would see and go, ooh, I want that. I like it. I've never much cared for the Alistair one. It looks too much like a cartoon sword. I couldn't shoot. I was taking a drink. They spawned in at the wrong time. I missed my window to actually do something. That's what happens. Missed a window. You missed a window to do a thing, and yeah. You gotta wait another minute. There. Ah, what the hell? See? An example of lag right there. Rubber banding back to where I was. That happens far too often. Someday I hope performance is even the frame rate here is dropping. I mean, it used to be a solid 90 everywhere, and it's dropping down into the 70s from time to time, which is still perfectly playable, but it just is one of those things. It's like my system's the same, the game is the same game, so the performance should be consistent as well. Yeah, he didn't feel like he wanted to die. Yeah, it does look like, even though it's, yeah, now it's down at like 60 FPS. Oh, wait, it's my minute. All right, everything else is dead. I got to shoot one thing. Of course, tomorrow will be worse when it's just Fashnot, and then, yeah. That's the same thing. Get your rubber band ready, or your weight, or whatever you do to put it on the space bar. Whatever you need to do, get all that stuff warmed up for tomorrow. Farm all those masks. Oh, we're back up to 70% for Fallout 4. All right. That could possibly be Wednesday. I may do that Wednesday. And if people like it, then it would actually turn into a series. I gotta shoot 2 things that time. That's pretty good. Where are we at? Okay, 1. I think that was probably the last wave, I'm guessing. Usually once you get under a minute, you probably don't get other things. We're gonna risk it and just start looting all these things. Loud noise. And over encumbered. Let's see here. Ghoul Slayer Switchblade with charisma, and alright. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to transfer off of this character. Although if double XP, yeah, it'd be nice if double XP keeps going, then I could get a character to level 50 really quick. Alright, I think that's it for the spawns. 8 seconds to go. We're just waddling. Alright, I think I've got everything. Okay, I think I've got everything. There's a fat man. Did you say that this week, as of tomorrow on 76? Yes. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow is when Fashnot starts. How do I transfer stuff with I use Fallout first? So I open up a private server and I put stuff in a container. And then I leave the server and join it with a different character. And hope the server doesn't go out, or power doesn't go out, or some other bad thing doesn't happen. So I do that and I cross my fingers is what I do. I've been lucky so far. I've never had an issue. I know other people have. I've heard all kinds of horror stories. If it's something that I'm really desperate that I don't want to lose, what I'll do is because I have 2 accounts. So I'll just open a private server and I'll take my alt account and park it on, park it on the server. I'll dump whatever I'm transferring, pick it up with that character, switch characters, and then, yeah. I don't usually do that because mostly if I lose a thing, it's whatever. I don't care. Because usually what I'm just transferring is scrap and whatever, so. Let's see. Well, let's get rid of this. I'm just going to scrap everything. Just to make my life easier. None of this stuff really looks amazing. Instigating Gatling gun? No. Juggernauts? No. No. None of this stuff. Pirate punch. I already have a pirate punch. There we go. All right, let's go here and sell some things. But yeah, I mean, all kinds of things can go wrong. I mean, number one, the server itself, because sometimes the server can crash. And if that happens, you are just out of luck, right? You don't want to wait too long. I mean, basically, it's I leave the game, and as soon as I get into the menu, I switch characters and load back in. So, I mean, I don't give it any time, but I think you have a few minutes. Obviously my power could go out and then I'd be screwed, or my internet could go out. Again, I'd be screwed. So yeah, there's things that can happen that can cause, you know, that can cause it to not work, but I've been lucky so far. Because I do have some rare stuff. I mean, I have that forest camo jumpsuit on this character. I definitely don't want to lose that. But again, if I do, it's it's whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just imaginary things, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, especially in a day when we can craft, you know, with what legendary crafting what is, you can replace almost anything, at least in terms of gear. So I don't worry too much about it. And if I lost a bunch of scrap, well, then I lose a bunch of scrap. It's all replaceable, and none of it is actually real. All right, so I have a few legendary mods. Let's see, bird bone serum, we could sell that. I'm gonna keep the Fury, because that is going to be an essential ingredient in crafting Furious, which is, I think, going to be very valuable, very desired. Let's cook our stuff here. Trade with your alt and then trade it back whenever you want. Yeah, I've done that too. But usually I just dump it. I just go, what I do is I go to Nuka World, I go to the trunk, the red trunk, I put it in there, and then I log out. You know, I don't log out, I just leave the server, change characters, and load back in with the other character and pick it up. Fallout 76 isn't real, no. The rare stuff that is non-rare, even the rare stuff. I mean, I've transferred plenty of rare items. And again, it's one of those things I always think to myself, okay, if this goes horribly wrong, will I care? The answer is, so far, it's always been no. So yeah, but once in a while, I mean, there may be, did I store the mods? I don't think I stored the mods. Nope, I did not. Ooh, a lot of legendary mods though, that'll be good. Yeah, these will all go to one of my other characters. Wow, so many. I guess that's all from, that's all from raids. That's all from being carried through raids. I want to get rid of, oh, did I not sell that herb before serum? Or did I have more than one? I probably have a big pile of super stems. We'll just sell half of them. And that's it. That's all I can sell. Okay, so we have another event coming up in a few minutes. What do we have on the map that I can attack? Drop connection. The problem is drop connection is now it's like, yeah, what does it give that people care about? They still do the Enclave thing. Jeez, there's so many buffs. Where's my food? There's my food. Let's just redo all of the food. Cook soft shell, smoked firelurks, and I care about levels. All right, there's all that stuff. We have this. Let's go kill some wolves. How about that? Hey, Rob, welcome, welcome. Neighbor's not getting any loot anymore. Oh, just ordered a Nuka launcher on Amazon. Oh. Everything on Amazon, it really works. Don't live in the White Spring with a bunch of beautiful ginger. No.
Responders, priority alert.
I always put you right here. Nowhere near where you need to be. This is always my go-to when we have that random kill legendary and I want to, or I want it to be my go-to because it feels like this event is always up. And then you get the event, kill a legendary creature, and then you can't find this event to just for anything. And when you do finally find it, there's like 6 other people that are trying to do it as well. Even though it would just be easier just to go find a random Scorch Beast, you know. Because if you go down to the Fisher Prime, more than likely you're going to find at least one Scorch Beast. Road Rage dashcam videos. Gallon plasma, yeah. And just like vaporize, turn the other driver into a puddle of goo. I think that would make Road Rage kind of a thing of the past, right? It's like, well, he could have a Gallon plasma turn you to goo. Yeah, you're a cultist. I get it. You're big and scary.
More will come to take
Thanks for playing, Bane. You know, speaking of that, ordering that from Amazon, I actually have tried to sign up to become a Bethesda. You know, they have the gear store, and I tried to sign up to be an affiliate or a gear ambassador, whatever it's called. I've tried twice so far, and I've never heard back. So either the request goes nowhere, the application goes nowhere, because it says you'll hear back. It doesn't say, you know, if you get approved, it just says you'll hear back. And I've tried twice, and it was been like a month since the second time. And oh, that's someone's Collectron, and I haven't heard back. And I don't know if it's just they don't like me, or the application goes into a void, or what. Kind of frustrating, because, you know, people that order that, if I was, you know, had that thing, I could make a little money for people that shop there. But kill the Wolf Lord boss, is that right? Oh no, that's the other one. That doesn't even get you anything. So if anyone has any connections at Bethesda, I could use an assist, because I don't know what to do. I have no connections there, so all I could do is go through the website, and it just goes into the void. Because I think it says you'll hear back in a few days or something, but I did one in December, and then a month later I did one in January, and yeah, nothing. Nothing at all, just silence.
Hello? Is that
October 26, 2077? Oh, the delivery?
Well, that's
A mini nuke? I don't think I would want a mini nuke.
don't worry. Now,
I've never sold this before. We'll find out. Way away rifles and Woad Rage. Oh, man. Can you imagine you, like, rage at someone and all of a sudden your door is just full of railway spikes? Shoot your car door. That would get me to back off a little bit, although I don't tend to road rage. I had someone raging at me when I was, where was I? It was when I got to Vegas. So when I drove to Vegas when I went, I guess it's been a couple of weeks at this point, but when I went to Vegas, I drove, right? And I get into town and I'm cruising along. The speed limit was, I don't remember what the speed limit was, but I was over it. I was going like 10 over the speed limit. And, there was this guy behind me. He was just he was waving his arms wildly at me like I was just driving 2 miles an hour. So I'm like, am I not going? And I look at the speed limit sign. I look at how fast I'm going. I'm going, all right, I'm over the limit already. I don't know what this dude's deal is. And then I just continued on my way. He eventually went around me, losing his mind over, I don't know. I guess I wasn't speeding enough. Oh, there's another one. I need another heart. Laugh and grab your two snot AGL. Okay. I mean, I didn't laugh. I was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't laugh. I didn't do anything. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm already going way over. I'm not way over, but I was going comfortably over the speed limit. So if he's pissed that I'm not speeding even more, like, you know, what can I do at that point? Shame on me for speeding. Yeah. Well, I was going slower than a lot of other. I mean, I was not leading. Let's put it that way. I mean, it was 4 lanes of traffic, and there were plenty of people that were going much faster than I was. So, I mean, I was basically just traveling at the speed of traffic is what I was doing. Oh, that's way too claustrophobic. Oh, this is right here. Oh, cord. 5 out of 10. All right, well, we get this one. But that was the first time I ever speed. Plus, it's kind of hard. I mean, the speed limit is pretty high going, you know, all the way down. And is there one over? Oh, right here. So the speed is pretty high going all the way down. And so by the time I get into town, it's, you know, for the last 5 hours, I've been driving, you know, way faster. It's hard to get used to that. Plus, you know, traffic and whatever. But the last thing I want to do is arrive in town and then start my trip with a ticket. Where's my Deathclaw? There's the Deathclaw. Staggering. You know, the ghouls, one of the ghoul perks actually is keeps you from getting staggered when your glow is high. But yeah, it's an anti-stagger. All right. I guess the Deathclaw died. It's actually pretty nice depending on your playstyle. Like with the single action revolver, it's kind of nice because getting staggered in that when you're trying to do a reload can be a little frustrating. But then if your glow goes down, then it stops working, and yeah. Anyway, but there is an anti-stagger perk for the ghoul, and I imagine if you're playing melee, it's kind of mandatory. I'm imagining. Can't say that I've spent a lot of time melee. I did melee enough to know that I don't like it as a ghoul. Are we doing? No, we're not doing that yet. Golden Jonyan. Oh, jeez. I didn't emote, I switched my armor. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's see. Winter, winter, winter. Winter. There we go. Yes. I didn't emote. Yeah, I wasn't close enough to get that legendary. Went into the Chinese stealth armor. Ooh, I do like the jetpack though. Everything's despawning. I want to loot. I can't loot. Everything just despawns. There we go. Do you notice if the pipe guns are buffed in the next update? No, they're not. It says that they are, but I don't. I mean, just like, and it said the laser was too, and it wasn't. I mean, I tried the laser. It felt super weak. I think because they can be pistols and rifles, they're not. So I need to look at them again. But when I tried the laser, it felt incredibly weak, and the damage wasn't. Yeah, so I would say no. The stuff that can be pistols and rifles is just kind of waiting for the next update, I think. Hey, Jules, welcome, welcome. Stripping off, exactly. Did he have pizza? Was it good? Yeah, was the pizza good? Let's go. Actually, I can't sell anything else. Let's just go here. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't feel like it. Saw the rail splitter outfit. That is cool. Oh, rail splitter outfit's cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. It goes perfectly if you're playing with either the railway rifle or if you're using black powder rifles. Either way, or black powder pistols. I mean, it works with either one. Yeah, I like that outfit. There's a lot of cool outfits in the game, but that's one of the better ones. That's one of those ones that I saw it in the Atomic. I think it was an Atomic Shop, right? It was like an instant buy. Some things are that way. Some things are just instant buys. And let's see here. Is this event still up? Where are we at with? Okay, so we're going to go do drop connection. Nice thing about that event is it stays up forever. Such a good map. That was one of the things I remember when I was watching Oxhorn play this when it first came out, was just how good everything looked.
Please proceed to the transmitted location and complete the triangulation process. That is all.
But yeah, what got me away from the, initially was, well, part of it was, I mean, I never played an online game before, so the whole thing with like events was weird. That was just not a thing that I quite got. I remember watching Feed the People going, I don't understand, who's this voice? How are they getting, they're just getting rewards out of thin air. So that was one of the things. But the other was, I remember Oxford going into Lewisburg back, because originally it had Super Mutants. And I remember, because he's all about reading the terminals and stuff. And I remember him going into a town, clearing it out. And then another player went into the town. And he's reading a terminal, and then all of a sudden everything respawns and starts attacking. And for me, that was kind of a... Where's the... Oh, it's over there. All right. There we go. Did some first stage raid farming on a level 280, went up 30 levels in a few hours with the XP. Oh, nice. Played for 2 weeks when this game came out. Packed it up 3 weeks ago. Oh, picked it back up 3 weeks ago. Oh, okay, cool. I swear these turrets weren't there when I first spawned in. Because I remember looking over here and not seeing them. So maybe they were there and I just wasn't all there. But then I remember when they were adding, and I followed the progress of the game. I was always, you know, because Juicehead was always up to, like he like keeps things updated, and so I was always watching the updates for the game. And then when they were adding the NPCs, and it was a combination of adding the NPCs and the pandemic, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I loved it. Like this was a game that I basically loved it instantly. It didn't take any time at all before I was just like, okay, this is awesome. Whether you want to consider it a Fallout game or not, doesn't matter. It's just really cool. It was just a lot of fun. I mean, it's still a lot of fun. Prefer Fallout 4 still. Played the first week, then waited a couple of months. Well, there was some issues early on, right? Like, wasn't there? Because there's Saint Monkey. Like you couldn't launch a nuke for a while. Like, wasn't that a thing where you just were unable to launch a nuke for a period of time? So it's like, yeah, parts of the game just aren't functional. All right, what else can we go fight? Couldn't launch 3 nukes. Farming robot leveled up from 830 to 900. Oh, okay. That's BattleBot. That's Breach and Clear. That's Death Blossoms. I'm looking for like good things on the map to do, and we're still, yeah, the next event isn't for a while. Yeah, there's nothing. I haven't done BattleBot on this character. The server crash. If you tried to launch a nuke, or if you, oh, you mean if all 3 nukes were launched at once? Is that what you mean? Or what do you mean? I don't quite get what the thing is. We'll do this. Oh, this isn't as easy as it once was. Once upon a time, this was super easy because you could just come and one-shot the fusion core at once, or with some overlap. Oh. I guess in those early days, people would just experiment with all kinds of things, but exiting BattleBot, I'm fighting the bot. I'm fighting the actual bot. It's like, hey, we're gonna put the robot outside the event area. That's good. Can you get anything good from this? Like, is there any rare thing that can come from this? I guess we'll find out. Every lobby was go nuke it 3 times and then jump to a new lobby, do the same. Why? I don't understand launching 3 nukes at once. What's the point of that? Like, what's... Instant server crash? What was it? Yeah, what was the point of doing 3 nukes at once? I don't understand that at all. Other than just to do it for an experiment, but like, why? Yeah, what was the reasoning for doing that? Protest sign, someday I want to work. Someday. Missile launch. Okay, I'm just gonna drop some of this stuff. Ooh, Brahmin burgers. Let's see, missile launcher somewhere. There we go. Now we can't nuke Foshnot. Yes, exactly. Well, what's silly is when you have the raid area, right? Like you have the raid section right here, but then you have whatever it is you have to nuke to generate this event. And it's like, maybe that shouldn't be that thing. Hit for Scorch, then B for Earl, then C for my... Yeah, except for Earl wasn't a thing then. Earl didn't come to the game until after Wastelanders. So in the early days, it was just the Queen. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. You couldn't, if you did like 3 nukes, bam, bam, bam on the Queen, you would just have one event. So that couldn't have been a thing. Because Earl came in the summer of 2020. Because it was like the next update after I think it was the next one after Wastelanders, or maybe it was the September update. So it might have been 2 updates later is when we got Earl. I don't remember, but I remember, yeah. I remember when that event came to the game. If you nuked Earl, then Queen, then Earl come up again as well. Yeah, but that wasn't then. That was, I mean, I remember that. It's like you do the first nuke, the way you did it was you would do the first nuke on Earl, right? And then the next time you would nuke the Queen, and then that would trigger both events. And then you do the Queen again, and then that would trigger both events. So you could do 2 Earls and 3 Queens per server. Will be the thing. But again, that was after I started playing as well. What is this down here? Oh, is this? Oh, I know where we are. That's Welch over there. Okay. It's interesting. It's like, I don't necessarily see I'm not used to coming at things from certain angles, and so they're very unfamiliar. Usually there's like a battle right here. Like one thing fighting another. No. Am I on the right road? There's that. Because we have the Overseer's house over here, right? Yeah, right over here where there's like a holotape or something. So, yeah, nothing. Usually there's a World War II going on here. World War III or 4, I guess, at this point. Way too long for you to remember. You just remember hitting up server to server. Oh. Unless it was launch and then like they were timing it so you could just like do the events really quick in succession. And so by the 3rd nuke you get a crash, whatever. Coolest thing in the early days was that you didn't know anything. Yes. I agree. I think any game is a lot more fun when you don't know anything. Because it's just the newness. I mean, even the exploration, you know, in the early day, well, the early days of me playing, I should say, like when you first pick up the game, I mean, this map is so fun to explore. I mean, that's one thing Bethesda does better than anybody, I think, anyway, is maps. Which is such a shame when you get random generated into Starfield. But yeah, you get the cool maps. And yeah, that was my favorite thing. Exploring and fighting holotapes and all that stuff. Floating bases for her and stuff. Good old days. Let's see. So I did that event. And, oh, geez. We don't get much here. I wish there was more things that happen in Skyline Valley. Oh, there we go. Now that we get legendaries there. I've unboycotted that event. You're on my team? Yeah, you're on my team.
Attention, patriotic citizens. This is
Did it put me right in front of the... Oh, jeez. Okay. Thanks. Put me right on top of a sentry bot. Super helpful. These robots don't seem like they're all with it. Yeah, I did this event yesterday when it was Kill a Legendary, and I saw this event and went, oh, I can do a Legendary now. Just nuking every random marker, see what would happen. Oh. Yeah, they did. They did fix the legendary drops. You get a legendary at the end now. I'm getting one of those. Oh, wow. Last few times I've done this, I've gotten a ton of spawns just doing it solo. And all right. This is like old school doing. I haven't done it this way in a long time where you're only getting one thing. That's okay. Just doesn't make it terribly interesting, but yeah. 3-star at the end, exactly. Nuking the Overseer's house was kind of cool. But there was no overseer, right? In the old days, there was just an overseer. She was just a voice on a holotape. Yeah, I don't think it was either, Jules. I don't think it's ever been in the patch notes. I mean, it was a long time. I think it had been like a year since I'd done this event or longer. Because I wasn't going to do it without getting this guy at the end. Because legendaries are so hard to come by in the game. It almost doesn't feel like, I mean, that was pretty easy though. I mean, usually I'm getting like robots over there as well. And so that was kind of weird. I think the server ran out of robots is what happened. Let's deal with the ones over here. This thing's good. Power attacks are good. Even though it doesn't have extra power attack damage, power attacks are good. We're going to go dump some stuff in the... Ooh, I like Beasts of Burden. All right. I like Beasts of Burden. Nuking Fashnot. Yeah, that's... The days of Nuking Fashnot are over. That's not going to be a thing anymore. I mean, the green zone, what they should do, I mean, instead of just having this weird, because it's like this weird shape, right? They should just make it so that the whole forest is just a no nuke zone. That would be just easier instead of having this weird pattern. Only interesting thing that Rifle found out about nuking was everybody in... Where's hazmat suits? Oh, yeah. This thing's a beast. Power attacks. Just walk up, one swing. Oh, someone right here? Not anymore.
So they're keeping Mona Lisa, that's our Brahmin, in the large barn in the section. I saw they were loading up the cargo into a few different stashes around.
I didn't even notice. All right, so now I need the... although I may have some explosives. Let's see. Let's see what I have. I mean... I don't know if I have one. I may have one left over from before because they just stay in your inventory forever. Oh, look at that. Nice. So I got a head start. It is the Holy Land. It's a swamp, you idiots. It's not the Holy Land, it's a swamp. Unless you're Yoda, then it's a Holy Land. Do I have one there? No, all right. So I'm all out of explosives. Random window go Colossus. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember when after the Colossal Problem showed up, you could people trying to nuke all over the place to try and get the random Wendigo spawn. Now they don't bother anymore. People are kind of over Earl. Because you can get him more than just the one spot, right? You can get him... I remember fighting him in the Savage Divide once. Just some random spot. I had him. Oh, was it just before? I don't know if it was just... I don't remember. Now I don't remember the timing of that. If it was just before or just after. That I don't remember. When the random Wendigo Colossus showed up. That's how you do a power attack. I still live. Nuke center map and get the Queen and Earl at the same time. Oh, I don't remember that. Have a good night, Bane. Thanks for playing. Thanks for the raid and the expos. Or the expo. Singular. Halfway through. All right, now we're cranking. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, you're the pink and the whatever. Crazy guy, right? Crazy guy mask. I think you're ready. You look like you're ready to go. Yep, right here. Yep. That outfit goes with that mask pretty well. All right, we need one more. No more. All right, let's go fight a turtle.
Fully loaded. Let's hit the
Oh,
road
it's the
again.
goon mask? All right. I can never keep those straight.
What the hell is
Spot
that
near the
thing?
center of the map, you could nuke and it would spawn Queen Earl. I remember it got the glowing, you know, got glowing enemies all over the place, but... all right. Anti-armor the dragon. Ooh. Ooh! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so good. I mean, that first star could be better. I would change it out, but that's still awesome. Look at... that's such a good combo. Like, those are the... right here. Let's see. Anti-armor... let's see. Where's the weapon here? Look at this. Anti-armor dragon with VATS hit chance and faster reload speed. That's perfect. Just as is. That's awesome. Cool. That's cool. That's definitely going in the keep it pile. I like that a lot. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I like dragons anyway. I like black powder weapons. Yeah, that's a very nice drop. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm happy with that. I mean, I would switch that to aristocrats, although when the next update comes, that'll be furious. So I'll probably just hold it until the next patch and switch it to furious and put probably put pinpointers or something on it, I think. Probably as a 4-star. That's probably what I'll do. But yes, this character is going to ride off into the sunset. So on Friday, I'm going to do, I don't know. I have a couple characters I'm wanting to work on. There's my dog on the roof with me. So I have a couple characters, regular characters I want to work on. My archer is one of them. So that may be the character. I'll think about it. I'm not sure which one it'll be. But Wednesday, I'm leaning in the direction of doing a stream on Wednesday and starting a Fallout 4 series for Wednesday. It'll depend. But I think that's what I'm going to do. And obviously, depending on if people like it, we'll determine whether it turns into a series. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this character. This has been fun. Hopefully everyone has a good day and a good rest of the week.